ATLien.
Somebody said Michelle is making her drink. Well, I'm drinking water first. I gotta get hydrated first. But look, I ain't gonna show it to you yet. I got the rest of my sangria over here. I'm ready. Y'all ready? Hey, put your aliens in the chat as you come in. Come on in. Don't get blocked now with all that tomfoolery. Y'all are hilarious. Yes, come on in. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. We are about to get started. We got a lot of things to talk about. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Look at all those aliens. Look at all my alien squad in here. All of the members. John was first in the building. Badia, NMO. Hey, Puppy's mom. Ran.
You're ready.
Oh my goodness, it's so many of y'all in here. All of this green. Queen, Hilda Hart. I see you. Yoruba says she trying to stay awake. Stay awake, girl. You gotta get up in the morning. She, Mormon, Glock, Topics, all of the squad is in here. Maria, Mimi, Jinx. Oh my God, I didn't realize I had this much green. K May, Rosalind. Okay, I have to acknowledge all the people who are in the members. Hey members, what's up, y'all? Hey y'all. Hey subscribers, I see y'all too. I love y'all too. And hey Patreon people, I love you more than anybody else. So today's topic, I have a whole bunch of things in my mind. But y'all know I gotta toot my own horn just a little bit, just this much, right? Because y'all remember when I had Apollo Nida and Peter on here and we was getting drunk and talking and stuff, and I told y'all how that went viral. It's on all the blogs. Everybody that picked it up. Hell, Bravo even picked it up. And look, I'm just gonna show you. Hold on, let me get out the sky real quick. Hold on, I gotta change my background. I got a green screen for a reason, honey, because I can be fancy. I can be fancy when I want to be, and I can be in the sky and stuff when I don't. But let me share this screen really quickly because I want to show y'all what exactly Bravo said. Okay, where is it? Oh, is this it? Here's one of them. This is the first one. This was April 9th. Apollo Nida and Peter Thomas definitely have some thoughts on Marc Daly. It's like, what? I don't remember what they said. What did they say? Kenya Moore and Apollo Nida may have had their drama in the past, but he doesn't like how Marc Daly has been treating her this season. Well, I don't remember. We were so tipsy. Did he say that? Apollo was the ex-husband of Phaedra Park, shared his thoughts on one of the newest Real Housewives husbands during a recent live chat on YouTube with Straight from the A's, Michelle Brown, as well as Peter Thomas. I don't like that guy, Apollo said, adding that he believes Marc is demeaning. He's not cool at all. I remember him saying that because, I cut it up and apparently, Bravo Andy, got a hold of somebody at Bravo, told him either Andy was in the chat too, honey. Andy be lurking. Don't be acting like Andy don't be watching. Hi, Andy. I see you out there. So Andy was watching. And so Kenya, they wrote another post. What's this? April 13th. Kenya Moore has a surprising response to Apollo Nida's criticism of Marc Daly. So Bravo was all into Bravo is sipping all this tea, honey, and this ain't even on the show, honey. They giving me all the clicks and views. I'm like, okay, Bravo, give me my coins. Bravo, give me my coins. I did not care. Look, anyway, let me continue. So apparently Kenya was talking about if she and Marc were quarantined together, which we already know they aren't because Marc live in New York, Kenya live in Atlanta, and the two shall never meet. I'm gonna quit dragging Kenya. I'm gonna stop doing that. But here it is again. It says Andy had to ask Kenya what her thoughts were because, again, Phaedra Park's ex-husband Apollo Nida is not a fan, blah, 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 blah. He let everyone know during a live chat with Straight from the A's, Michelle Brown, earlier this month. So Andy asked Kenya, and Kenya simply said, I guess he's calling it how he sees it. Let me see what she said. Hold on, let me see. Can y'all hear this?
Seeing your relationship with Marc
Let me
on
see.
this season left us with a lot of feelings.
Really
and a
quick.
lot of questions. I have some. It's time for X Marc on the spot. Okay. Kenya, first of all, how are you getting along now? And are you together?
We're not together being quarantined because when everything happened, he was in New York, and now he's just trying to keep his restaurant alive and feeding people at the hospital and doing his own deliveries and stuff like that. So, no to that. We're actually getting along better than we've gotten along probably shortly after we got married. I mean, it's just been no arguments, no
blah 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 blah. She lied.
He's been really sweet and caring and thoughtful. It's like,
she lied.
This is the man I married.
Wow. Okay, that's good.
Even Andy was like,
exactly could you never contact his parents? And have you ever met them?
Yeah, I met them before. They came to my baby shower and we were in communication then. I just think whatever happens in that relationship is between them. I get answers, but the answers that I get don't quite make any sense. And so, it's like, could he be able to pick up the phone and call my mother? I guess that's how he looks at it. But he has his own issues that he needs to work out, and I just don't get in the middle of it.
Okay. What did you think of Apollo recently calling him a dickhead, demeaning, and a chump?
I guess he's calling it as he sees it.
Do you still have Marc's clothes in the closet?
They are still in the closet, yes. Yeah.
Wow.
They still in the closet because she got the tags on them.
Stayed here when he comes to town. So his clothes are still there. I did start to box them up, and then, in his true fashion, he came back and was like, I don't want to break up. I want to work on our marriage.
So are you working on the marriage?
Yeah, he wants to work. He wants to work on the marriage. He wants to be a better person. I think when you're married, you have to try everything to stay together. And if you exhaust everything, then you will have your answer at the end of the day. So right now, yeah, if he's going to be a changed person, yes. If he's going to be the Marc that you've seen, no.
All right. Oh, there you go.
All right. I guess. Did you see? Did you hear? Did you watch that?
Yeah, I did.
What you think about going viral?
It's awesome. I mean, the fact that everybody's still relevant, and I guess my thoughts and Peter's thoughts still entice people.
Okay. So were you surprised that they asked that on Watch What Happens Live?
Yeah, I mean, I was shocked. It kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that, but it's good to know that people are tuning in and kind of care what we have to say.
Yeah, we want to.
Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you good. Let me see what the chat's saying. Hold on. Amanda said she was on that live. You called her a cop. She had on that security guard outfit. You was like, I don't talk to cops. No. Everybody saying hello, Apollo. Hello, you look great. Come through, Apollo. Yes. Hey, Apollo.
Thank you.
So yeah, everybody want to hear your story and figure out, what's been going on with Apollo. And I was just happy that you was happy. I'm like, yes, Apollo and Peter drinking. This is great. Drink champs.
For me, I've just been chilling out. We've been doing the quarantine thing. Shireen, she's working on her cooking show. She's got a YouTube channel. It's Cooking with Shireen, Shireen, Cooking with Queen Shireen.
What you be cooking over there?
Oh man, she made the what was that? Paella. She did a paella Spanish dish. It was delicious.
They was mad at you and Shireen, Apollo. They was like, y'all too busy playing Monopoly. We trying to get this tea. Y'all need to sit the hell down and listen.
No,
He look like he calm today. I need you to perk up, take a drink. What's Shereen? Like, we need to take some shots real quick or something.
I'm trying to get it in. She's tired. She's been shooting that all day, that little cooking thing. So she's kind of tired right now because she's been at it for like 5 or 6 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but she's but I'm about to. Where's Peter at? What's he doing?
I just said, look, I didn't send him the link. He asked me for it early. I sent it to him, and then I just sent it to him again because he asked me were we live 30 minutes ago when we weren't. And so I just sent him again. So I guess he coming. No, that's my new co-host. Now that we in the quarantine,
he done went to sleep.
Right. Let me see. Hold on. Don't make me call Peter. But I just want to hear. Did you get any other feedback about any of the other things that we talked about? Because we talked about a whole lot of things.
Not really. I mean, strange things happen. When people get in their feelings, when you say things or you do a live interview, people, and then it trickles down, and then the media gets a hold to it, and then of course they put their twist on it. So since the interview, I reached out to Todd. Just to see what's going on, how they're doing or whatnot. No return. No return to my text message, nor phone call. So I'm like, okay, is somebody in their feelings or something? So then I reached out to a mutual friend that we have. They didn't mention anything about it. So, sometimes people, might take things the wrong way, but I didn't think I threw any shade. I said what I said, and then plus, I also mentioned them being good, have good business acumen and, much kudos to their success and so forth. But, sometimes people get in their feelings, but that's about the only thing that I've noticed different. Yeah, I can say, which that kind of threw me for a loop because I have another, business opportunity that I was trying to kind of throw his way if he wanted to be a part of it, not necessarily with me, but through some other acquaintances of mine. But I haven't heard back from him. So I don't know.
So are you still planning to make that move to Atlanta soon?
Oh, definitely. Next month, we're trying to get there.
Somebody said Candy put him on punishment. It's the comments that be making people pissed off. I promise you, it ain't you. It's what everybody else thinks about what you said. You know what I'm saying? What you drinking?
This is some Patron and vodka mixed.
Okay, let me get my cheap ass sangria. Hold on, let me get me some cheap. I hit Peter.
That sangria don't give you a headache?
It does, but it's very tasty, and I like it a lot. Hold on. So I won't have to do it leave my office. I came in here. So anyway, when what else was going on? It was so much going on. Like I clipped up the part about you and Todd. Oh, about the author Andy. Did you hear anything about that one?
The which one?
The one about Angela Stanton.
Oh nah, no one really said nothing to me. I mean that is what it is. I mean, really my take on it is I met the girl through one of Phaedra's friends back in 2000. We had like one encounter, and that was it. But whatever relationship they had. I wasn't hanging with the girl. We never had any cases together, as I said. So really, how it all spun out of control is when I went to prison, and then when I got out, she was writing a book, and I'm like, well, how did I get drug in this mix? But I think honestly, if I could go back, I probably should have handled it different. I probably should have gotten my own representation, did my own thing, versus trying to be, I guess, a supportive cast to my ex-wife. But whatever, people gonna do what they do. They say what they say. And I think at that point back then, before they was talking about clout chasing, that's what she was doing. And then, I mean, she's kind of made a name for herself now. So, whatever.
And then me and Angela Stanton have our own little beef because she was trying to name me and stuff as if people were like, and more than anybody, like I may talk to all y'all, but none of y'all can make me write nothing. And so she was trying to imply that Phaedra was making me write stuff about her, and I'm like, girl, no, I'm writing stuff about you because of my perception of what you're doing. Like I felt like it was clout chasing, like doing a book based on the housewives and all of that.
I think it was more so you were singling someone out. That's like let me snitch. No, not you. I'm not saying you. No.
Okay.
I was saying her. She was singling Phaedra out at the time. She was singling me out. I don't understand. It just caught me off guard. But where I was at during that time mentally, I really wasn't disruptive by it or anything like that. It didn't really slow me down from, my pace of life. So I didn't take it serious until after, you start thinking about things and the adverse effect of what happens and how people look at you and the perception. I mean, that's why they have these cases, these defamation cases, is because, people slander people. They say things that are false. And when you're trying to build a brand and make a name for yourself, you want people to look at you in the best light. You don't want people to look at you, and you just basically tarnish your name, especially me, because my name's already been tarnished in so many ways. Even I've tarnished my own name, just from the things that I've done in my past. But I always try to make amends and clean up, right my wrongs. But it's always that shadow. Well, this person said this, and it's never been necessarily not necessarily rectified, but it hasn't been addressed.
Okay.
See, that's the thing. I've never addressed it. In that interview that we did last week, it was like, okay, that's the first time someone really asked me socially about her and about, everything. So, like I said, I'm just gonna let it do what it do. I'm gonna let it rip open, because that's definitely a mission of mine. Because I don't have nothing to hide.
Somebody asked a question and said, would you mind if Shireen joins the cast of Real Housewives as a peach holder or friend?
Oh, definitely she's a peach holder material. She has a lot of personality, a lot of love. Her spunk is, outrageous. Her energy is infectious. She's just a joy to be around. And, that's just trying to see how it could mesh. She's just different. And plus, she's like, the baddest one on there. So she's super hot, so she's definitely going to give that oomph if the opportunity presents itself.
Okay. Everybody asking about Phaedra.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to talk about Phaedra.
You know nothing about her.
Yeah, I mean,
You
if she goes back on the show, would you be open to, going back on the show to resolve whatever it is that people want to see?
Yeah, or vice versa. I mean, there's a thing with her. I don't have a problem. How can I say? I feel like she has more of a problem when it comes to monetary. Me using my platform for monetary gain versus me saying, hey, here's an opportunity for both of us. Because guess what? It was a great opportunity that, she jacked off by doing what she did. And it feeds the children.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way you have to look at it. So if there's anything that I can do to contribute to, feeding my children, then I'll do it. And I would hope that she would do the same, but she wouldn't. That's just not in her character. So if they said something like, oh, I always feel like, oh, well, I don't know. At that point, it doesn't matter. But for me, yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay, look, everybody talking about my echo, and I'm trying to fix it. I do hear a little buzzing. Hold on, let me see. Can you hear an echo when I talk on your end?
No.
I hear it a little bit, but I don't know what to do. Hold on, let me go out to more. Hello? Is that better? Can y'all hear me now? Same thing. I don't know how to fix it, y'all. I guess we're going to have to, you said turn the volume down. Let me try that.
Too, that's another thing. Like, not necessarily mediation, but her and I at some point need to definitely sit down. There's been no talks from the time I self-surrendered all the way through, like nothing. We've never talked about anything about, how it came to an end, how I feel about stuff, how she feels about the stuff. In order to move forward amicably for the sake of the kids, there's two factors. You have to draw that line, not the line of saying, are we still going to, fraternize with each other, but draw that line of mutual respect and say, okay, look, I understand I might have been at fault in some things. You know, she was at fault in things. But for me, I had to do a lot of soul searching for when I was away. And the main thing was one, self-respect and respecting, what I made an oath to God and things of that nature. So I didn't take it serious. Mm-hmm. And for me, I can honestly look back and say, you know what? Let's just say hypothetically that I did nothing wrong. No infidelity, in relationships you have mental anguish, you have your spats. What if I was just a good guy straight across the board, right? Family man, doing what I got to do. And if the relationship was tarnished, I can honestly say in my heart, hey, I did 100%. I gave my all to my family. I gave my all to this woman, right? So if it didn't pan out the way that, ultimately you want it to when you make that oath and you do get married, it wouldn't be my fault, and I could sleep well at night. So honestly, I say I have no regrets. I have regrets for the sake of the children, but when it comes to what I put into it, I can say, things got tarnished because of, my hands. Like I didn't give my all. I didn't do the things that I should have done as a man.
Okay.
And that's just because, I was young, immature. So in my new relationship,
take responsibility for what you did. You served your time. You move forward, and now it's redemption time. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as now, you need to move forward for the sake of the kids, and at least have a conversation to where y'all can co-parent and be cordial.
Right. Okay. Exactly. And that we haven't done that. So I'm thinking at some point that has to happen at some point. You would think.
Yeah. So what's next, Apollo? What is next? Like, I mean, I know Peter has these grand plans. I wish he was here. I don't know. I guess he fell asleep because I sent it to him again. But I know Peter has these grand plans for you and his Bar One franchise. That's one thing. But is there anything else that you are looking forward to doing? Like,
Well, listen, for me, I don't like to, I believe in energy. I don't like to put things out there prematurely. Anything that Peter has going on, I'm all on board 100%. I'm there. But, I'm my own man too, and I have my own things going on. So with that said, you will see it in time. It's like when I get back to the city, that's my home. I'm born and raised in Atlanta. It's not an adjustment. I'm home. I have my, my network of people that I have to, that I deal with and whatnot. And it's just more so just rebuilding. And, my main focus at this point is really just settling this restitution that I have hanging over me and just being a good father to my kids. All of my other endeavors, you're going to see it. I mean, there's many things that we want to work on. Like, Shireen and I, we want to work on this self-help book, we're working on things like that. I'm a big advocate in, her success is what she's doing, with the cooking thing. And let's just see where this whole reality TV thing goes if we want to go independent. We have the fitness stuff as well. So, and she's heavy into the real estate. I'm heavy into the real estate. And we have a lot of stuff that I just don't really throw out there and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Check this out. Check this out. You're going to see it. You'll see it. You'll see me. And I don't, a lot of people, they always want to know, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. Where do you work? Mm-hmm. It's
nobody's working nowhere right now. So you ain't
right. It's none of your business. Like, but, we're blessed. And thank God for that. We're blessed. And everybody's healthy in my surrounding circle. So we're just chilling.
We got a whole lot of, I'm looking in the chat. It's a whole lot of trolls in the chat. And I did call Peter and he answered, but I didn't want to talk to him while you were speaking. I'm like, what is he doing?
Did he call you? Want me to try to call him?
Wait, he just answered. Hold on. Well, she ain't going to answer now because I had him on hold. Somebody said, work for Jesus. That's okay.
What did they say? Work for Jesus.
Wait. Why?
But shit.
I don't know what
all he got to do is
have a woman over there. He answered a second ago. but I had put them on hold.
But I'm saying you send him the link, right?
Mm-hmm.
But does it expire after a certain time?
It doesn't expire.
Okay.
Mm-mm. He can join whenever. Anybody can join. You got anybody else you want me to say it to? Hold on. You want to ask? You want to answer some questions for some people on here?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
You,
Well, let me share the link
ask
in
me,
the chat.
I'll answer. Huh?
Y'all keep it cute. I will boot you out now. Don't be disrespecting my guests with your random ass questions. You know, keep it cute. This man is taken. Don't be asking about no sex life. No. It's a family friendly show, even though we sipping. We are adults, but keep it cute. So I just put the link in if you would like to ask a question. It's a StreamYard link, which means you have to validate via Facebook or YouTube. We have to see your face. You can see our face. Don't be coming on here like no trolls. If you got on your bonnet, we will give you a pass. We ain't gonna read nobody.
Oh, you know what's crazy? Somebody told me they was like, when I did the first interview with you, I had on black jeans and a black V-neck, right? And I was like, that's my signature. Because then the last time when you called me, I had on black jeans and a black V-neck. And so they were like, oh, that must be your signature attire. I was like, nah, I got to change it up. What's up, old man? You was sleeping.
You guys want to do a talk show like 1 o'clock in the morning? That shit's crazy. Fuck.
That was your idea.
You got to go pour you a drink, man, and wake up.
He said 11 o'clock. This is 1 in the morning.
Well, nah.
I know this ain't coming from the man that kept me on live for 3 hours the other night. This ain't him.
You was already on. I couldn't sleep on that.
Where you gotta go, Peter?
Huh?
Where you gotta go? Isn't that what you were telling me? Where you gotta go?
To sleep.
You can sleep anytime. You can sleep in the morning. You don't have nowhere to go.
I got work to do. I go to work every day.
Peter, you done missed out on all the hot tea. I done asked Apollo what he felt about Bravo asking that question, everything. You weren't even here.
Not my bad.
Has Apollo ever met Whitney Houston when Phaedra represented Bobby Brown?
Nope.
Nope.
Not at all. Nope.
Peter, don't come up here sleeping now. At least.
No, I'm up.
Okay.
It's cracking.
Damn.
Apollo look like you just came. Apollo look like you just came from the club.
Man, club. No, actually, I cut my hair.
Yeah.
That's what everybody said. They noticed your beard all trimmed up, your haircut. Okay. Everybody else looking out quarantine. Apollo looking fresh to death.
Yeah, I know. Y'all drinking and shit.
Well, I had nothing else to do, Peter.
Nothing else to do.
We had 834 people in here.
When right now?
Yes.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely.
Hold on, let me see that.
Y'all don't have nothing to do.
No, we want to hear from you. We need some wisdom. We need some guidance from the master over there.
You bugging.
You know, once you live a long and fruitful life, you get to tell people, you know, what to do and how to do it. And we here to listen, learn from this wisdom. You know, all that gray beard, we know that's wisdom speaking.
No, I haven't shaved. I got to shave. What y'all talking about?
Man, we was talking about everything. Talking about Phaedra and the kids. Talking about our business affairs.
You spoke to them recently?
No. Now, I hit Aiden every now and then on the iPad. You know, we FaceTime every now and then. But, you know, his mood fluctuates. I don't know if, you know, some, you know, kids hear certain things.
He's probably just frustrated that he haven't seen you. That's all.
Right.
So as soon as you see you, he's back to normal.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I'm going to leave y'all on while I go out and try to fix my sound. Now, go ahead, talk. Hold on, I'll do that.
Your shit don't work.
How's things? Is it progressing? Things are picking up a little bit with the Uber Eats and stuff, or is it still?
It's doing all right. Uber Eats and DoorDash is doing okay, but you know, like you go from doing like over 100,000 to doing like $5,000. It's like a week. You understand what I'm saying?
So as far as the creditors and stuff, are they being a little lenient, understanding, like the people with the building and stuff?
Oh, the guy who owned the building, most of his property on the beach is restaurant, bars, or nightclubs, and he owns several hotels also. Um, Everything's shut down on the beach, so he knows
Yeah.
what it is. I mean, he's
Okay,
not.
so he knows he ain't like a trying to say get
Nah,
involved.
nah. He knows me very well. This is the sixth time I'm doing business with him in like over 25 years.
Yeah, that's good.
So he knows it has nothing to do with us. It's
Right.
bigger than us.
That's good.
They just want to know. Everybody want to know that you are doing everything that you can to survive. You know what I mean?
Right.
He just want to know, like, most his thing is that, yo, did you apply for the PPP? Did you apply for the SBA? I'm like, yeah. All right. Then once he knows that you already, put those things in action, then you're just waiting for them to get back to you that he could get his paper.
Right. Well, I mean, even on you're definitely not one to lay down. Even on your social media, every day you're on there, trying to promote the business, trying to, do everything in your power. So no one can hold you at fault for that. You definitely, show the
We,
energy in
we can't
that. So
we can't lay down. We don't have that choice. Like he shut his office down, and he's probably on his yacht somewhere, chilling on the bay. You know, don't want nobody around him, just him and his family. I'm quite sure I see yachts go up and down all day long. Those are really rich folks just go on their boat and go chill.
right.
Yeah.
We have a question from someone. Y'all want to take it?
Go ahead.
Hold on. Jazzy Bell.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, my sound better, y'all? Can y'all hear me now?
Y'all can hear you
Are you
clear.
still, I mean, I can hear you, but you're still echoing for me. Probably not for them, though.
It's all good.
What's
Hey,
up, Jazz?
Apollo, Peter.
How you
Oh, we
doing?
can't. Can you hear it? I can't hear it.
That's stream, y'all. It does that sometimes. So
You can
everybody
hear it?
can hear, but Apollo, you can hear me, you can hear Peter, you can't hear her.
No. Can you hear me?
Jazzy, go out and come back.
Damn, my
Yeah,
beard is
that's
white.
StreamYard because it's kind of glitchy sometimes. So depending on people's strength of their bandwidth or whatever, they come on and it's a conflict with the sound and blah 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 blah.
Okay.
But anyway, she'll call back, Jazzville. But what else, y'all? What were y'all talking about? I missed something. What I miss?
You just asked me how it is down here in Miami. It's still sunny. It's still beautiful. No one down here. Miami is a tourist destination. So only the villagers are here. Everybody else is where they live. You know?
I'm back.
No one. Jazzy, you're back.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me now. Good.
Yeah.
No,
What's wrong, Jazz?
How are you doing?
oh, good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
I see
You
you gonna
got
have
your
them edges
mask? You
laid
got
in the
mask?
morning.
Yeah, I put. They really won't lay down though with the edge control.
You
Yours
got to
are
get the
good.
edge control.
Mine don't lay down either. I don't know what my edges be
They look
doing.
like look at the baby hairs.
Damn.
My adult hairs. So what's the question, Jasmine?
I want to know what kind of questions y'all taking. Are y'all taking like fun questions?
We
You can
take
ask
whatever
us
question
anything.
you want. They just can decide not to answer it. But I mean, you're gonna be bold. Go ahead, ask the question.
I'm like the only one that would ask. Nobody
Go
else
ahead
in
and
the
ask
squad want to get
Jazz.
on.
Don't
Ask
be
any,
scared. Just ask the question.
ask anything you want to.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
We'll have you on the show for
I
if you're
don't want
scared.
Apollo to be mad at me.
Oh, go ahead. I got you. I ain't gonna get mad at you. Go ahead.
Okay, Apollo. I'm echoing. You mentioned earlier about how people ask you like, "What do you do for work?" or whatever like that.
Right.
This is kind of more of a comment. It's not really a question.
Mm-hmm.
But you remember when you used to wear the designer backpacks all the time,
Yep.
and people like they used to wonder like, why does Apollo always have on those designer backpacks? What does he
Right.
do?
Right.
Or what was in it? You
My
don't
money.
think,
Money.
but, but you don't think you being on the show that I guess like me as a viewer that we kind of like have the right to kind of wonder or be a little curious about that, or you think it's still like it just didn't matter?
Well, no. See, this is the thing about that show, and Peter can attest to this. Like, it's the Housewives of Atlanta. It's about women, so they didn't shine a lot of light on what the men had going on in their daily affairs. Peter was kind of a standout because the way they branded themselves. His wife, at that time, was able to help brand everything as a group effort. So there was things that I had going on as far as my real estate endeavors. I had a halfway house in Atlanta as well under the Thor Project Act, under NIDA Group. People didn't even know about this. We had affairs and endeavors, but the show didn't, and then my wife at that time, she wasn't really, she wasn't supportive of the things that I had going on. So of course you're not going to see that. So you'll just see the, all of the glitz and the glamour things. And then you're like, okay, where does he get this from? Or where is this coming from? So.
Okay.
But Apollo was willing to.
They can hear you.
Well, I don't want him to see me, but ask him. So he was willing to who is that? Bring that out in the show.
That's my mom.
Hey, Mama.
Hey,
She
Mama.
said, my mom said, but you were willing to like showcase that in the show. Like you were willing to
Had the opportunity been given to him.
had the opportunity been given to you, like you would have been okay with that being on the show.
Yeah, I mean, to use the platform to its advantage all day, but this is what you don't realize. Like, I didn't need the show. I never needed the show. Me and Phaedra were together since 1997. Like, this is things that y'all might have just like recently said, okay, well, he met her, in 2009 or 2010. No, I didn't need the show. But, I got bit by the government. I did some things I shouldn't have done. But it doesn't define me of who I am as a person from a negative standpoint. I'm just I have remorse and regrets for things that I've done, and then I think I've paid my dues to society, and I'm just here to do better and lead by example.
Yeah, I'm on the camera. She's gonna have all these questions.
She don't want to be.
No, Apollo, that was just a question. That wasn't meaning. That wasn't. I didn't have any undertones to that. That was just a question. I just wondered if you, had you been given the opportunity, would you have wanted to, talk about those things further? That's all.
Certainly. See, there was a situation that I don't understand why it never I wasn't given the opportunity. When I look back at it, it just looks more selfish. Not from the networks, because you feed the networks what you want the storyline to be. But right. We had my ex-wife, she represented, congressmen in Atlanta. She was a part of, the board with Kasim. She was on a couple different foundations. So when we launched the NIDA Group, with the Thor Project Act. So what they do is it was a halfway house program, and we own the facility. They give a $600 voucher per month, and they give a 3-month voucher. So in the first facility, I think we were granted permission to hold up to, I think, between 9 and 11 convicted felons at that time who were in need of services. So that would have been a great thing, because we could have did perhaps a ribbon cutting with the mayor, could have brought more jobs. We were trying to show people how to get more acclimated to society. We were bringing different programs as well. And the fact that I have been through that system before, who better to run the system than me? I understand, what it takes to run the system, as well as, the different programs that an individual needs when they're trying to get acclimated to society. And that I wasn't given that opportunity. And believe it or not, after, months went by, we were once they found out that, I was behind the situation, there was not a lot of support. We were kind of like, I won't say blackball, but they started sending individuals, cutting the funding and wanting us to house the people for free. And then they will pay us out of their check once they get on their feet. And that's not something that I signed up for. So just having that support would have helped, and it could have shined a lot of light on the project, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Jazzy Belle and Mama Jazzy.
They about to kick me off.
Okay, thank you.
Now she gonna get on camera. Hey, Mama Jazzy.
Hey, and I just wanted to tell Apollo, life happens, and I'm glad that you paid your dues and things are going well for you now. I think, hopefully. Yeah.
You glad he was locked up?
Thank you.
No, I said things
What the hell you just said?
well for him. Yeah, he's not the only one that goes through those type of things, regardless.
There's plenty of people wandering around. It ain't Thursday time now. How about that?
That's right. All right. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thanks, Jezebel.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Peter, quit being snippy with the women. You know, flirty ass. Trying to flirt on the low.
He ain't had his drink yet.
He know how the old women want him. Everybody want Peter. Let me stop.
Grouchy.
Hey, Mocha Mama.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you doing? You looking all fancy tonight. How you doing?
I wouldn't say I was looking fancy.
Yeah, you got Peter over here licking his lips already. You see him?
I just wanted to actually ask Apollo.
Oh, I can't hear nothing.
You can't hear
sorry.
me?
No.
Can you hear me now?
Peter?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
You might have to go out and come in. That's StreamYard. It's not you. It's StreamYard. So go out.
Okay, so go out and come back in.
Yeah, and I'm gonna wait for you. I'm
okay.
Be next. Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, that's StreamYard. It does that when it's more than 3 people. Sometimes one of the people can't hear the third person or whatever.
Peter, you made a drink?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I saw you take a shot or something. Don't be acting. I did see you take a shot.
I drank a ginger beer. Damn, girl.
I'm at the bottom of the bottle.
Oh, I see that.
I'm about to kill it. Sangria. I'm gonna have a headache tomorrow. I haven't blogged all week. I don't know
Don't you hate those headaches? Let me go grab something real quick.
It's all right since I really don't have to work. I'm good.
I hate them headaches.
Hold on. Mocha Mom is back. Nice pillows, Apollo.
Oh, that's my baby decoration.
Mocha Mom got the light in the gallery.
Well, I just thought it might help. I don't know.
You look good.
It does. You look great.
We got to see if Apollo can hear you this time.
Hopefully he can.
Can you hear?
No, I don't hear her talking.
Apollo. Can he hear me?
He's making a drink. He's making a drink.
Okay. Hi, Peter.
Hi, sweetheart. How you doing?
Hi, Michelle.
How you doing? Beautiful.
I love you guys. You guys have the bomb show when y'all are on. I'm so proud of you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you. Peter trying to take over my channel. Because he don't have nothing else to do. Now he's trying to take over. I told him I can't wait till all these reality stars and these restaurant owners and these DJs go back to work so they can leave my job on the internet alone. They trying to take over my job on the internet.
He is good at it, though. Peter is really good at it.
He all right. He need to be on TV, not YouTube. He need to be out. He need to go somewhere.
You're good at it, Peter.
But I'm going to soak him up while he's here, child. I'm going to get him a discount and everything. I'm going to get a percentage. I'm going to be a pimp.
Absolutely, because he's very entertaining.
He really is. I love Mr. Peter Thomas, child. That's why he was so good in the bar industry, because everybody loves Peter. Like, everybody.
Exactly. I've heard about him.
You heard about him?
Can you hear now?
Apollo, can you hear me?
No, it's kind of low, but I'm sure y'all can help me out.
It's kind of low? Okay. I just wanted to ask about your mom and your brother. How are they?
Someone has to translate because I don't hear anything.
She said, how are your mom and your brother?
Oh, man, my mom's doing good. Her husband, he's been sick. My brother, he's still doing great. Matter of fact, this time down in quarantine, he redid his whole house. So, he does a lot of the remodeling and stuff. So he redid the bathrooms and did a whole granite outside patio. So he's just staying busy. So everybody's healthy. Thanks for asking.
Absolutely. I was just wondering because we've seen them on the show a couple of times, but I have never heard you mention them after that. So
what did she say?
we've seen them on the show a couple of times, but we haven't really heard mention of them afterwards.
Oh no, I mean they stayed down. You know, my brother was very supportive. He's like my best friend. So you know, all the time I was away in prison, my mom always sends cards. You know, even I tell her don't, but she still wants to send money. You know, I'm still like her baby. You know, so she,
Absolutely.
you know, so that's cool. It's kind of like the way that she treats us even now. You know, we get the cards on my birthday. She still gets the little hats if you were 5. You know, it's sweet. You know, so it's cool. We have a good relationship, so it's nice.
Would you guys consider doing like a broship type of show? You know, if you were offered that type of show, I think it would be awesome because I think the men on Real Housewives of Atlanta were awesome. I love seeing the broship and I love seeing how you guys interacted with each other. I love seeing you guys do business together. It was really, really awesome. And we don't have any shows like that. We don't have anything like that currently. So I mean, something positive for Black men.
I can't hear her, but what is she saying?
You don't watch Married to Medicine?
Absolutely, I do.
Do you think that there should be some type of show with the brothers, the bromance of?
Absolutely, I would love to see it.
She said she would love to see a show like that. Would you ever participate in something like that, like Real Husbands of Atlanta?
They don't have to be husbands. They can be their own.
Because you just need everybody there. You need the dynamics of everybody. You can't just have, someone's missing. You're gonna feel alienated. You don't know who to jail with. And then I don't know. I wonder, like, from Todd's perspective, how it was when everybody left, and then he had to jail with these new guys. Like, how was it?
Exactly.
Was he distant? Did he not really want to open up and then trust these people? I mean, it would probably be weird.
But I mean, the dynamic that you guys had on the show was awesome.
Yeah.
What about the guys that's on the show now? You don't like those guys?
I do like them. I would just like to see more of a bromance type of thing, where you guys interact more and where they have, business deals together. They're just doing things together, as Black men. I just would love to see that.
Yeah, no, but I don't hear anyone talking about them. That's why I was asking you. Are they like dynamic?
Because they're not bros.
They're not. Exactly.
They don't have relationships with each other.
Exactly.
So
oh, they don't.
Y'all were at least friends with each other, and so
there'll
be a scene with you and Todd and Apollo and Greg and whoever else. Like now, they don't do that because none of the husbands really jail like that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They don't.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys were awesome. And I just hate that you're not on the show anymore, but I'm glad you're living your lives and you've moved on. But I loved, how you guys were on the show. It was really awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
I mean, we had each other back because they didn't have us.
Yeah, true.
You're right. They didn't.
Here come Peter. Go ahead, Peter. Go on, read. Go on. Hurry up.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, they didn't have our back. I mean, I said it the other night, and I'll always say, whenever you're doing a show with like 6-7 women on it, and it's about the girls, when the guys jump in, they're looking at you like, "What the hell are you doing over here?" You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time it's because the producers at the time, it was on some really groundbreaking shit. Like Carlos King was really on some. Let me use the guys to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? So that was probably his call. It was his boldness that introduced us, because I would think before and after they just pretty much go back to the normal of just dealing with the girls. You know what I'm saying? But when we were there, I guess, like, it's not like we didn't have anything else to do. Apollo was real busy. I was real busy building my bars and trying to make that shit work. As you're trying to make your relationship work. And I wasn't afraid to show them that. A lot of people keep a lot of stuff in the closet that they don't want to let out of the closet. You understand what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
they pretend a lot. They pretend that everything is great when it's really fucked up. To me, I'm gonna show you what the fuck it is. Like it or
That's
not.
what I liked about you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, and once the producer knows that that's who you are, then they're gonna say, "Oh shit, I really don't have to control the narrative because they're doing it on their own." You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It becomes a better program when you don't have to control the narrative. I don't want nobody to tell me what the fuck to do or what to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna run with it. I never when I was taping, I never tell Miss Bailey what I was gonna say or do. I never did. I just jump in and follow my lead.
Absolutely. I can tell. You seem like to be your own person, you know. I can tell that. I like that.
Could you imagine how horrible it would feel that years later when you're looking back at this shit, your life was miserable, everything was miserable, and then they said, damn, I should have let them see what the fuck I was really doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't like to live life with regrets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to me, it didn't matter how it landed. If the shit was real, it's gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? I remember talking about. I remember when I was at Def Jam Records, and I remember when OPP came out, and Flavor Unit was killing them. You know what I'm saying? And I went by Leo.
OPP.
Yeah, I'm old as fuck. So I remember going over to Leo's office, and Leo was like, I said that OPP record is kind of dope. Flavor Unit is killing them right now.
Yes.
And Leo said to me, they don't have no real roots. If the wind blows, they're gonna be gone. Okay, just focus on what we're doing over here, Peter. I said, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I say that is that if your relationship don't have no real roots, then it's gonna be exposed.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna if it's gonna die, it's gonna die anyway. So fuck it. Let you just see what it is, and just keep it moving. No regrets.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I know Apollo can't hear me, but let him know that I said thank you for answering my question. And I like you guys. I really like you guys. And I love your show, Michelle. You're doing the darn thing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Good night.
I'm gonna keep the men. I'm gonna keep bringing them back. Y'all gonna get tired of them.
No, we won't. No, we won't.
Right. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Goodbye. Yes, the ladies love y'all. Now,
what's going on with the stream? Why can't I hear these people?
I don't
know. You can hear them, Peter?
I could hear them.
Could you hear the other girl too?
Yeah.
Maybe I should see here.
So you can't hear you can hear me and Peter though, right?
My own.
Maybe turn up your volume.
Hello?
Hello.
Let's go here.
Somebody said you need a hearing aid, Apollo.
Okay, no, it's I just tried to connect.
Or maybe your earbud.
No, I took it off of Wi-Fi, put it back on Wi-Fi. No, like I couldn't hear nothing.
I could hear you loud, bro.
Yeah, like I couldn't hear nothing she said, like not one word.
Maybe it was her, maybe it wasn't you.
Y'all keep asking about Nini's song. We have talked about it already 50 gazillion times. Peter said it would make a great club banger, a gay club banger. Is that what you said?
Yeah, that shit is hot in the gay club.
Did you hear Nini's song, Apollo?
No, I haven't heard it.
Yeah, you can't tell you something though.
Yeah.
Like if you know, like of course, because ain't shit going on, I'm always picking up my phone. Every time I pick up my phone, she probably got some kind of dance competition.
She does. Yeah.
There's some really good people that's in that shit though.
You want to see
bringing it? Yeah, you need to go check it out, Apollo. Nini got this song called something. Bring me the honey. What?
Oh, I'm gonna check it out. She could probably make a good song. Nini seems like she could make a good song.
No, I actually text her today and I tell her, yo, you got a good one. And she hit me back. She hit me back. I can't remember what.
We're gonna watch it right now.
Come on, yeah. I show you how to get to the money. I show you how to get to the money. We ain't gotta hate. It's enough space. Bakery, make bread, and we get cake. Wait, face beat to the God. I beat all the odds. Stay on the job. Get money. wanna milk it, honey. If you marry me, your legs honey. He wanna eat it 'cause it tastes like honey. Got me feeling like ooh. He love honey like Pooh Bear.
So she got the little dance challenge, and so people been sending her dances.
Honey, come on and get this. Honey, come on and get this. It's Nene. Come on and come on, 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 come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I'm sweeter than some bubble gum. Get it jumping like double dutch. 5, 4, 3, 2, I've been number one. Chase bank account, I run the numbers up. See, I know how to get to the back. G5, red eye, jet lag. Landing to the floor, Peter gonna be mad. But like RuPaul, I love to let it drag. Do you see me? Shining, shining, and gleaming like diamonds. Honey.
So yeah, it's a whole bunch of them, child. I don't even know who good,
That's
who bad.
nice.
Some of them good, some of them bad. Hold on, let me see.
Yo, go down. That girl, that little skin, go down. That girl
This
on
one?
the right with the shorts on. Yeah,
Come
her.
on and get this. Is this thing on? Honey, come on and get this. Honey, come on and get this.
She was dope.
Honey, come on and get this. It's Nene. Come on and come on, 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 come on and come on. Yeah, I'm sweeter than some bubble gum. Get it jumping like double dutch. 5, 4, 3, 2, I've been number one. Chase bank account, I run the numbers up. See, I know how to get to the back. G5, red eye, jet lag. Landing to the floor, Peter gonna be mad. But like RuPaul, I love to let it drag. Do you see me? Shining, shining, and gleaming like diamonds. Come on and get this. Is this thing? Come on.
So it's
Yo, she was dope. She was dope.
She was good. She was good.
She was dope. I gave it to her.
Honey, come on and get this. Honey, come on and get this. It's Nene. Come on and come on and come on and come on, 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 come on and come on. Yeah, I'm sweeter than some bubble gum. Get it jumping like double dutch. 5, 4, 3, 2, I've been number one. Chase bank account, I run the numbers up. See, I know how to get to the back. G5, red eye, jet lag. Landing to the floor.
so yeah, they got a whole bunch of people doing it.
That's
Give me
nice.
show.
Honey, come on and get this. Honey,
Every age range.
honey, come on and get this. It's Nene. Come on and come on and come on and come on, 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 come on. Yeah, I'm sweeter than some bubble gum. Get it jumping like double dutch. 5, 4, 3, 2, I've been number one. Chase bank account, I run the numbers up. See, I know how to get to the back. G5, red eye, jet lag. Landing to the floor, Peter gonna be mad. But like RuPaul, I love to let it drag. Do you see me? Shining, shining, and gleaming.
That girl did nothing.
Come on and get this. Come on and get this. Honey. Is this thing
So
on?
it's cute. I think it's cute that so many people are getting involved. I really do.
Huh?
We have another question from Glock Topics.
That one girl that got the honey, she didn't know what to do with that damn honey.
That would have been me.
It's
Like,
fucked up. It's fucked up because she was the only white girl in the mix. She looked crazy.
She tried.
Well, that was nice. That kind of like I don't know, it's catchy. I like it.
Yeah, and if, you know, I got the actual version, and you hear the bass and stuff in it. It's in my head all day long.
Yo, Apollo, I texted her today, and I told her she got a hit. She gonna get the bag with that hit, and she hit me back. Bloop.
You better go buy it. It's only $1. It's on Apple Music right now. Glock Topics. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey. Why you ain't showing your face?
Can everybody hear me?
You know we all about the face around here this time of night.
Hold on. All right.
Hey, Glock.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear him now.
Yo, Apollo, can you hear him?
Yep.
Okay,
I wanted to ask you guys a question about the Pillow Talk episode.
Uh-oh.
So Peter, when the whole Mallory push Candy thing happened, when you guys got home, like, were you upset with Mallory about doing that, or were we watching it back? Were you upset that Mallory did that, or did you think like, oh, Mallory's right?
I was proud of her. She represented.
Proud of her, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, she represented. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have no beef with them, but I don't know where that all came from. Like, there's so much going on, so I didn't. You know, everybody was hyped. Everybody adrenaline was way up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was saying. I didn't even understand why I was arguing with Todd. To be honest with you, I didn't. You know, I can't remember. To be honest with you.
A miscommunication.
Yeah.
Wait, how many years ago was that?
And the other question, well,
like 7, 8 years ago.
Not really a question, but well, actually, Michelle, did the Kenya's friend actually get hurt? Like he said he did on the show, or was that made up?
Yeah, I had caught. Well, I will interject. Like I had got charged. Well, they were trying to prosecute me. So you know, he had a couple ribs were broken. I think this was shattered right here, his jaw or something like that. And it's so crazy because the prosecutor for Fulton County was a good friend of mine and another associate, and we were actually renting one of her condos, and she was going to school up in Chicago. So during this time, I didn't know that she converted or transitioned back to Atlanta and became Fulton County prosecutor. So I get a phone call one day right after that happened, and you know, no one ever knew this. It's funny that you mentioned this because I get a phone call. I'm cleaning out one of the storages with some of the rehab equipment and stuff in it. So, man, I get a call, and it's a detective, and he's saying, Mr. Nida, we need you to come into the office because we have someone put a warrant out for you for the fight and so forth. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I was defending myself. You have to look at the raw footage. And then she gets on the phone, and she's like, oh yeah, by the way, she said payback's a bitch because my friend bounced on her and didn't pay 2 months rent. He owed her $4,000 and didn't pay her. So I'm like, whoa, what does this got to do with it? She's like, yeah, I'm the prosecutor now down here in Fulton County. And I said, well, I ain't coming down there. And then, so I guess, long story short, Bravo intervened, I guess handed over the footage or whatever might have happened during that time. And they seen that it was actually, you know, self-defense. And I think Peter can attest this. Don't they sign like a waiver? He was just a friend. So you're not supposed to intervene in the relations and what happens. And this guy, I think, was really out of pocket because we were actually, you know, cast members, and this guy was just a guest. But I thought he was going to whoop Peter's ass, so that's why I jumped up to save Peter. I thought Peter was going down, so I had to help him. Nah, I just played.
Yeah, why somebody say defending yourself against a fam dude? It's still a guy, right? Still a guy.
Huh? Yo, the dude struck me before I even hit him. Like, y'all didn't see that. The dude struck me. See, because the cameras are going to edit whatever they edit. I just remember I did, you know, try to restrain him or whatnot, but I mean, it just kind of went left field. I didn't think
restraining is a little aggressive. He was all over that motherfucker.
Because it's like, man, once it went there, once the guy struck, man, I don't even. It's just another side of me that I don't like.
He don't remember. It's been a long time. Facts are askew. He don't know.
You say
Apollo cannot recall the specific facts. I'm gonna be your lawyer, Apollo.
Hey man,
what the fuck are you saying? You got
facts. It's been over 8 years.
They did a thing on Netflix and talking about the memory. Said that you really don't remember much of past events, but you think you do.
Yep.
Scientifically.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, but
you know what? I tried to watch that the other day because, like, every time somebody come into like on my Instagram, they usually put things up. You know when they at you and then it pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody at that fight scene, the Pillow Talk fight scene, and I went and looked at it, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't like the way it made me feel. So you could remove a tag, remove yourself from a tag. I went and removed myself from it.
He was like, I don't want this on my channel.
No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's years later. Look crazy. And I was looking back at myself. I look crazy as hell. And I couldn't even remember, I didn't want to be dragged by Candy.
And then
You know what I'm
And
saying?
we all know it's edited footage. Like, so it is meant to make people appear a certain way. You know, we don't know the truth until we see the unedited footage.
Yeah, I remember when we were all there, they put us in a room. They put all of us in a room, and I remember Apollo. I remember that they had us getting fucked up in that hotel before we even got upstairs in the room.
I did what?
We was in the lobby downstairs drinking before we even got upstairs in the penthouse. And
I don't think so, man. I thought I came late, man. I think that was another event. Are you serious?
Yeah, that was at Intercontinental.
Yeah, so we were drinking before that?
Yeah, we was drinking in the lobby downstairs. And by the time we got upstairs, and then everybody seemed like there was some beef going on already. We just got tossed into it.
But you know me and you were,
and the guy was
chilling,
was aggressive. That's all I remember him.
But we wasn't just jumping up like when they was popping off and the girls were doing their thing. If another man didn't, you know, integrate himself in the debacle, then we wouldn't have gotten up. Because I was just
you said integrate in the debacle, and Michelle took a drink. Michelle is funny as hell.
I'm just a viewer. I'm just a viewer.
So you saying you think that we just, as soon as it popped up, we just jumped up? I had my shoes off.
I can't. It's been so long. It was a lot going on in that episode. It was a lot. It was a lot of tension in that room, and it just seemed like, you know.
I can't even remember what that beef was.
I can't either. I remember Candy got upset. Everybody got upset. Nene, they was accused of her popping Percocet. Like, everybody was accused of something that day. You know what I'm saying? Apollo busting Brandon in the face. Kenya trying to hit Natalie or whoever. I'm backpedaling, no, I'm front pedaling.
I forgot about that. Christopher Williams was in that.
That's who said that. I think they had some relations together, and then she was saying don't backpedal or something like that, as far as did he sleep with her or something like that? I thought it was going that direction is what I thought.
Who they were talking about? Kenya?
They said Kenya was under threat. Brandon didn't have to get up. She was doing too much. What? Oh, she wasn't under threat. She was doing too much.
Well, when she said get your hands on me, like she was really exaggerative. Like she was like, I don't know. Peter felt like he needed to get up and save her.
Peter? I thought you was Captain Save a Hoe, Apollo. Let me stop.
Nah, Peter did the saving that day.
No, I didn't. I can't even remember that shit. That shit is crazy.
That was the night you was talking about spending $8,000 at the strip club. It was all kind of stuff going on that night.
You remember that shit?
No more Don Julio.
Is that what y'all were drinking? I want to know the background. That's what y'all were drinking before all that stuff started.
That's all I ever drank.
We were real close friends with the Mexicans back then.
I can only imagine knowing how y'all get down. I only think it took was a couple of shots.
Hey, when you go to know what they were doing in the city, they carry Don Julio now because of me.
Yeah, you read about that.
Yeah.
Somebody told me to pull up the clip. I ain't finna get copyrighted.
No,
Bravo, you know, Bravo Andy watching this right now. I ain't finna get copyrighted. Y'all want me to pull up the pillow fight clip? What you think?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
See, everybody said no. What? I gotta be shady. I'm here just like I am a fan. I be getting my life. I just be sitting here listening and drinking my wine.
Somebody asked about the fight with Matt.
Oh,
you know what?
Peter had a switchblade.
Why you get mad? Why? Okay, I'm glad they brought that up.
I can pull that up because
I was like getting in a fight with everybody. You're the aggressor. You're aggressive.
No. Come on, Apollo. I didn't really know Matt. I didn't. I don't think I've been around Matt 5 times. You know what I'm saying? So when Matt was going through this shit with Phaedra, oh my God, she pull up the clip.
That's a nice way to talk your way out of it. The same way I invited you to it last night. The same way I invited you to it last night. The same way I invited you to it last night. Yo, you feel me?
This is not a promise. This is not. But
okay,
I asked you.
Stop playing with me, bro. Same way I invited you to it last night, bro. I told you to come pull up, and then I texted you and told you where I was, bitch, nigga. Okay. If you feel away, let me know, son.
And I'm on your schedule.
Let me know. You told me I'll be in my club.
Matt, I asked you to come. Matt, I asked you to come in here, and I asked you to respect me. I asked you.
You're not ready for all that.
You trying to come up right now?
Something like that, son. Yeah.
Listen,
Something like that.
I asked you to come in here and respect me to have this conversation so that you could have a platform to get your side of the story out. The first thing that you said to me is everybody always gives Peter and Todd a platform, and you don't ever get it. You did, and you said that you don't get your platform.
I said they don't give the fellas a platform.
Okay, so I'm giving you a platform.
But I'm not gonna argue with this bitch ass nigga while I'm trying to talk about some of the other shit. You know what I'm saying?
So talk to me. Just chill out for a second and talk to me. Have a conversation with me.
Scary ass nigga. Why you pull up and come talk to me, nigga? I try to meet you last night.
Peter had his hands in his pocket.
Yeah, you are. You my bitch, bitch.
All right, conversation over. Conversation over. Matt, are you fucking serious? Are you serious?
No.
Stop it! Stop it! Are you fucking serious?
Yo, shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. Hey, bro,
stop it.
Bro. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Chill out. Corporation, bro. Chill, bro.
Peter, what was in your pockets, Peter? What was in your pocket?
Your concern is what? You just watched that, and your concern is what was in my pocket.
Wait a minute, let me turn this off. Hold on. I had stuff playing in the background. What you say? I was concerned about what?
I said you just watched his aggressiveness. Okay, all right, threw a bottle and hit me, and your concern was what was in my pocket.
Well, what should I have been concerned about? I'm sorry. I just.
You know what my regret is about that?
What?
Not suing that fucking radio station because they knew that shit was gonna happen. They had no security in there. Okay, I got in the room to have a conversation. They said we're having a conversation, and when we got in the room, I was in the back of the room, and the only way out is to go past him. And when he start, prancing,
that's crazy.
When he start prancing and getting mad and saying all of that shit, I'm looking at him like I'm saying to myself the whole time, is this shit for real? Because I really don't know him. Me and him never had an altercation. I remember the day before he called me and he was saying that because he had put something out there saying that we told him that we get paid and he should some shit like that. And I remember me and Todd saying we never said that shit to you. You asked us a question if we make money off the show, and we said our spouse make money, and our arrangement with them is that we get X amount of dollars, just to participate, right? And that's what we told them. So like I went, and after he said that, I went on IG and I explained it, and then he got mad that I pretty much put the conversation out there, but I was just following up a conversation to what he already put out there because I had nothing to do with it. And then he was angry that Kenya was leaving him. He was breaking into her house. He was doing all kind of weird shit. Mm-hmm. And then he called me and he tried to have a beef with me over the phone. I'm like, yo, nigga, you know where the fuck I am? You know what I'm saying? So he actually drove 4 hours to come up to Charlotte to fight with me. So the night before he called me, I remember being at home.
He had to be tired, though. He still wanted to fight.
Meet me in the parking lot by Onyx. The strip club. I'm like, what the fuck I'm going to meet you in the parking lot for? You know what I'm saying? I thought the shit was crazy. So the next day I was going to the radio station because they do a live remote with me every Saturday. Okay, so I went down there to drop off my money, talk to them about the remote, and they said he was coming up there. So she said, like, you want to wait? And they were looking at me like, they damn near punking me like, you going to wait or you going to leave? I said, I don't know, beef for them, whatever you have to, like, me and them had no interaction. So to me, what am I scary to be around him for? Mm-hmm. And when he came and he have all that aggression, and then I'm sitting in the back of the room, I'm saying, this nigga drove all the way up from Atlanta, calling me all kind of pussy ass, you punk ass, scary ass, and prancing around like like he wanted to make his bones off of my ass. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm sitting in the back of the room. I'm like, this nigga's for real? Okay, so I put my hand in my jacket, and when I put my hand in there, my like I opened my own boxer, so I had one of those utility knives in there and shit. So when I did that, I'm like, oh shit. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, this is a big motherfucker. The whole time I'm like, this is a big boy. If you come at me and you get me good, the whole world, I'm gonna be on World Star. They're gonna see me get my ass whooped by this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So I thought the whole time I'm looking at them and I see that they can't control him. So when he come at me, I don't remember what happened, to be honest with you. When he came at me, all I know is I ducked when he swung at me, and I grabbed him by the neck and I flipped him over. And when I flipped him over and had him in that hole, the shit came out of my hands. So I'm like, yeah, nigga, what now, nigga? Like one of those situations. And when he saw that shit in my hand, and he saw I could easily fucking slice his ass, he panicked. So as big as he was, he panicked, and his strength left him. So I was dragging him all over that fucking shit.
Well, that's why I was talking about you sitting there with your hands in your pockets, because you were just like, I am unbothered.
No, I was on some Brooklyn shit, to be honest with you. Like, maybe if he see that my hands are in my pocket, he will back the fuck off. You understand what I'm saying? But I think he's from Buffalo somewhere, Rochester somewhere. He didn't really get it. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't gonna let him, step on me for no. I don't even know why he was mad, to be honest with you.
Right. They're asking a lot of questions in the
I think
chat,
the time before that, like 2 weeks before that, he was up here, and he was at my club, and they called me because they came up there to do a scene at my club, and they called me outside and said, "Yo, you got to get Matt." I said, "Get him for what?" And they said he just punched the limo driver in his face, and I said, "What?" So I went outside because it was at my club, and I went and talked to the limo driver, and I said, "What happened?" And he said he was getting aggressive with the lady in the back, and she didn't want nothing to do with him. So I started rolling up the windows, and then he punched me in my face. I said, "So where are you at now?" They said he dipped off. So I called his cell phone. I'm like, "Yo, what happened?" He said, "Yo, I was trying to talk to Ken. The limo driver was trying to wind the window up while my head was still in the window." You know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying me, so I punched him in the face. The police that worked outside of my club wanted to go get him. I'm saying, "Yo, if you go get him, you're going to fuck up the scene right now, so leave it alone. Leave it alone." You know what I'm saying? So he was mad for several things, but none of them having anything to do with me, because me and Apollo became friends on the show. I did not know Matt. I was never around Matt. I think 5 times. I don't know nothing about him. I shot with him 5. The first time I shot with him in Jamaica, he got mad because he said I was trying to son him.
Well, the experience I had with Matt, he cursed me out in my DMs because I asked him for a statement or to interview him or something. And he asked me for some money, and I was like, "I don't pay for interviews." And he was like, "Fuck you, bitch." And I was like, "Oh, he has issues," because I didn't even, like, it was like,
he was really aggressive. He probably was taking them steroids and shit.
Yeah.
It didn't help him that day, though.
Right.
No, it didn't.
Well, a lot of people have questions in the chat, but I keep telling them to join the stream to ask the question. They act like they.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
I can't hear y'all for some reason.
We can hear you.
Take that shit out of your ears, bro. You can hear that? Can you hear that?
Is it your AirPods? Because we can hear you. Oh, your mic was muted. You had your mic muted.
Apollo, could you hear that?
I can't hear you, but is there any way for me to log off and then log back in?
I can kick you off and then come back in with the same link I sent. You coming back? He can't hear.
Oh, you went. You saw the.
We have another. Huh?
I said he saw this. I told him to get out because he couldn't hear.
Oh, okay.
He's coming back.
We have another person who has a question.
Go ahead.
Mr. Isaac. Mr. Isaac, I'm in the dark. I guess he was scared. He hung up. Why do people be so scared? Like I'm sitting here, y'all can see me. Why I can't see you?
I don't know why they do that. That
I put the
baffles me.
whole link in the chat. Yes, the same link, Apollo. Hold on. He texted me. Let me send him again. Let me send it again. But yeah, Peter, I think you should start a channel. You get all the, over 40 somethings over there. You'll have all the women from 20 somethings on up over there. Cause all the younger women like a sugar daddy, so they'll be in there too.
I'm a sugar daddy, baby.
Apollo,
you back? You can hear us now? Apollo, you can hear us? Speak, because we can't hear you now. Take your mic off and mute.
We can't hear you. Come back in one more time. It's probably your earbuds. Come back in one more time.
You were hearing you perfect before. What happened?
I know, right? I don't know what happened. Are you gonna hang up again, Isaac?
No, I'm sorry.
Maybe put some light on. We can't see you.
We need some light, hon.
Oh my God.
Don't be scared. We just people. We just people. We all people. We got noses, mouths, lips. Just,
Oh my goodness, I was in a bed.
We are. That's okay. Somebody said, yes, Peter, you was a sugar daddy, honey.
Baby, I don't have enough sugar to be that daddy.
Can y'all see me now?
Yes. Hey.
Hi, Peter. Hi, Apollo.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you perfect, brother.
Okay, good.
So, Miss Thompson.
What's going on, Miss Thompson?
We can't see through your hand.
Do y'all see me now?
Yes, Miss Thompson. What's your question? You look cute. You look cute for the quarantine.
Oh my God.
No, I just was laying down. Sorry, I didn't even think I was gonna be on there. But why don't y'all come up with a show? Because y'all was the show before y'all got off the show. Y'all should do like a brotherly thing because everybody admire both of y'all.
I'm his big brother. He's a light-skinned version, younger light-skinned version of Peter Towns.
Who? Apollo.
Yeah. I'm the voice of reason within his head.
I was about to say
that.
Child. Okay.
Y'all should both come as a reality brother. You, Todd, and Apollo.
You watch your show currently?
Absolutely.
So you like the guys on the show with Todd?
No, I said all of y'all should come and have a brotherly reality show. You, Apollo, Todd, and Peter. Y'all should have your own reality show.
She said you, Apollo, Todd, and Peter.
Yeah, Apollo, Todd, and Peter. Y'all should have
the
your
three
own
of us?
reality.
I don't know. I would have to get reacquainted with Todd. I don't really hear from Todd at all.
No, when's the last time you spoke to him?
The only hear from Todd is if I see them doing something on Instagram, and I would reach out to congratulate him.
Well, y'all need to get back on there.
No, we can't. That's not how it works. I'm trying. I want Apollo to be back on there. And you did forget Greg, by the way.
Yeah,
somebody said
absolutely.
you forgot Greg.
Apollo about to be back on there. Best believe.
I hope.
How do we get to?
I hope Bravo's paying attention right now. You know what I'm saying?
How do we get y'all back
Apollo and this girl is gonna bring it. It's gonna make the ratings go back up.
Well, y'all need to hurry up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't going nowhere.
The show is boring.
If not, they'll be
y'all.
over here on my channel shooting shit, drinking.
The show's boring.
It is boring. I haven't been watching it for a minute.
Wow. Yo, you should write a letter. You should write a letter to Andy Cohen. Tell him that the show is boring as fuck. Put some real men on it.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Thompson. All right.
You know what's good with you, Peter, is like during that time you were real vocal. Like that was you were a big advocate. And a lot of us, I mean, I don't know how vocal me and Todd didn't talk about business affairs the way like you and I would. And so like I don't know if he was ever vocal or an advocate for the guys and say, hey, we need this or give us this opportunity. How can we better exploit this situation to benefit us? And I think that was
he was in his own. I want to. Style. He got his own style. He's very.
Well, I guess I wanted to thank you for that. Okay.
Hey, Steve Shepard. Hey, Peter, Michelle, Apollo from Ohio. Love your show. Very good content. Thank you very much. Then there's a new member, Millicent. Hey, Millicent, new member. Yeah, shout out to Millicent. Michelle, can you at least play the RHOA season 5 reunion trailer? Season 5? What? I don't understand. What had happened in season 5? Do y'all remember?
Oh,
you got all these fans. I'm just a viewer. I don't know. That was like almost 10 years ago, 8 years ago.
Season 5.
Rosalind! Oh my God, I just got $100 from Rosalind. Thank you so much, Rosalind. She said she support Black businesses, honey. Thank you.
Damn.
I appreciate it. Now, watch Apollo ask me for a cash app.
Apollo, I think we should get $25 each.
It's gotta be y'all stuff, man.
We gotta be. We gonna have a good time. Hold on.
No way. Can y'all still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
It just cut off. Like, there's no way.
No, we could hear you.
This is ridiculous.
I can hear you. We can hear you.
No,
you
I'm
can't
not
hear us,
saying
but we
that.
can hear you.
I don't know what happened. This is.
Y'all are so funny.
Don't worry, I'm gonna figure it out.
CC Letico. Well, somebody was in the background, and Apollo then hung up. CC then hung up. The CC person keeps calling, and they won't show. Like they got their hand over the phone, because you can see like it's red.
Yeah.
It's
Why
like,
they do that?
I don't know. I guess they scared of you, Peterson.
Those are the same type of people who post comments, and when you go click onto them, they don't have a picture of themselves.
Right.
And their page is private and shit, but they want to pop off on you. A guy popped off on me today on Instagram. I went back at him and then blocked his ass, delete all his comments, and we act like we don't have the power to do that shit.
Right.
Could you hear us, Apollo? Are you back?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
We can hear you last time.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't hear.
Somebody asking. I told y'all if y'all gonna ask those kind of questions, they all in the chat asking all kind of random ass questions.
I gotta switch my position. It's getting up.
They said Greg sleep. Hold on. Peter is cool as fuck. Yep. I'm finna send Michelle $1,000 super chat. I'll take it, Romero. I'll take it. Don't say finna now.
I gotta switch my
Don't
position.
make promises. I need you to keep these promises. Peter, are you single?
No, I'm in a relationship.
He is happy. Leave him alone. All y'all thirsty people. Apollo and Peter drag Kenya about Walter. Walter's a cool dude.
Oh shit! Remember Walter?
Yeah, I seen Walter got married and he had 2 more kids. Did you know that?
The truck. He had a tow trucking business, right?
Yep.
Oh, I forgot about Walter.
They said, "What's your opinion about Sheree's mom?"
What happened?
Her mom was missing.
Yeah.
I don't see it for Sheree, so I can throw this shade. Her mom was missing. Rodney Ho at the AJC. I'm cool with Rodney Ho. Shout out to Rodney Ho. He reported it because it was reported to the Sandy Springs Police Department. Sheree hadn't said a word about it on her social media. She had been TikToking, posted pictures whatever. And so people were like all under her post, like the AJC said, yo, mama missing. What's going on? So I had did a post on it throwing shade, and I'm like, meanwhile, Sheree is posting this video, and it was her doing a TikTok video saying that she was bored in the house or whatever. Then she goes online and says, my mom is missing. Sometimes she takes vacations without telling us. We are hopeful that this will be solved soon, blah, blah, blah. And so maybe a day or two later, her mom was found safe in Ohio. So a lot of people feel that, it was something up with that. Like the reason why she didn't say anything is because she knew maybe her mom had an issue, Alzheimer's, drugs, who knows that, I don't know. But she left to go to the bank and never came back to the house. And somebody, I don't know if it was Sheree, reported her missing to the authorities. So everybody's like, this is shady. You know what I mean? Because y'all know how Sheree be pulling stuff.
Yo, hold up. Let's go back to Mama was found in Ohio.
That's what I said.
From Atlanta?
Pandemic. How did she get there? Well, wait, I'm not finished. When she left the house to go to the bank, she was driving a 2009 Honda Accord.
Yeah.
To go to the bank. She never came back. She ended up in Ohio.
Oh, she had to go for a drive, damn it.
She went to the bank to get some gas money to drive to Ohio.
Did they find the car in Ohio?
Yeah.
I haven't heard about the car. That's the questions that we have. We have all these questions, like, because they had the car, the license plate, all of that. And the next thing you know, she posts this thing and says, my mom has been found safe and sound. She didn't say in Ohio, but the authorities, when they updated it on the website, said that she was found in Ohio safe with family.
Okay, well, then she just went for a drive.
In the middle of a pandemic?
She's a grown-ass woman. She didn't have to tell nobody nothing.
So if your mama was missing for 2 weeks and she lived with you allegedly, would you not have tried to find her?
My mama ain't gonna go missing at all.
Exactly. That's my point. 2 weeks.
She's a very responsible lady.
And you posted pictures on Instagram, TikToking and stuff?
No, that's fucked up.
That is my point. Okay, that's all I want to know.
So hold up. So what? It's fucked up that the mom's missing and she's doing TikTok? Because even when people are going through situations, they still try to be enlightened by it. Why do people?
Your mom was
you say a goddamn word, Apollo.
And you gonna be sitting there dancing on TikTok.
Okay,
but why do y'all do that? Even when you're in your grimmest moments, you can still find a sense of laughter. Like, I don't understand why people. It's just a moment. We're not saying she's not grieving or she wasn't hurt at the time, but why do people always have a tendency to do that?
The point being is she did not say on her social media, my mom have y'all seen her. The police said that. She didn't say that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
So if the police that said it, the AJC that said it, the blogs that said it, you haven't said a word about your mom being missing, and you got 1 million social media followers, which could have helped you find her if you didn't know where she was. You know what I'm saying? So had you reported her missing to the police, why not say, if anybody see my mom, please let me know. Anybody, somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just seems
so. Apollo.
Yeah.
So your mother's missing, and you're concerned, and the AJC Rodney Ho it posted, and it's all over the media. And once it get into the media, that's the time we're going to hear from you, being concerned about your mom being missing. But the day before that, you were on TikTok and social media talking about everything else but your mom being missing. You don't find that to be unusually strange?
Yes, that part, yes. I didn't know the dynamics that she was doing that, but never mentioned the mom's disappearance from her social media.
No, I got receipts.
Okay.
No, I got
that. I know nothing of it. I'm just chiming in with some facts. Somebody said she said she's a private person. Well, then she shouldn't have said shit. She's just keep. I see Candy post something of it, but I didn't hear anything else of it. I just thought it was some BS. That's all I thought it was.
Okay, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the.
Yeah, she was bored in the house. She was doing TikTok videos. I'm trying not to like. Hold on.
I was like, who the fuck is sliding down the steps?
Huh?
I was like, who's sliding down the stairs? And then I realized you went and picked
right.
up.
You so are you like right now? Like I can't. Are you showing something on YouTube?
Oh, yeah, I take it. Yeah, I was. You can't see it. It's too small.
I don't know what's going on with this.
Hold on. We have a person in the back, Renee Ford. Renee, we need to see your face, Renee. Turn your camera on, Renee. I know it's late. Are y'all willing to talk to Renee without her turning her camera on?
Yeah, let's talk to Renee since she's hiding. Renee, usually when you're hiding,
I'm not hiding.
we're not. You're
Y'all
not
hear
hiding?
me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I've come from Kentucky, but I have to tell you, Peter, my mom is obsessed with you.
She is?
Oh my God. She thought you was the finest thing walking on the show.
She's fucking right. I'm way better looking than light skin Apollo.
What is up with you? This light skin, dark skin. We love all colors of the rainbow around here. Just saying.
I know your ass like all colors. We ain't talking about you though.
I like them dark and ugly as ever.
Well, that ain't Apollo. That's me.
I don't like you. Yeah. I like somewhere in the middle.
Is that right? Damn, too ugly. Tell your mom tell her I said thank you. I appreciate it, man. I love good energy, no matter where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Love it.
Renee, you don't have no questions?
Yo, Apollo, you need some pillows?
Oh, yes,
man, we got 1,000 pillows over here. I just wanted to get on the long part of the couch so I can lay back.
Okay, I got you.
I have a question for Apollo. Apollo, what is in your future? What's your plans?
I can't tell you my plans. My plans are to shine bright and to be great and to do better, to be a good father. I mean, my plans are my plans. I don't like to put things out there prematurely. I just like the proof is in the pudding.
So you like
well, not necessarily silence. I mean, it's gonna definitely be vocal once you see me in action. Once you see the things that I'm doing, and hopefully I can be prolific in my endeavors.
Okay, Miss Renee.
Good. Well, yes, ma'am.
No, I was just saying thank you for your question. You have another one?
No, I do not.
What the hell are you doing up so late? Go to bed.
I'm a therapist. I was working on some telehealth stuff.
You are? What kind of therapist are you?
I do mental health substance abuse.
Oh shit. Not easy job.
So I work with a duo population of people, kind of helping people get a new start in life.
Okay, that's a beautiful thing. You see, you quarantined in the dark for real. We can't even see you.
Well, thank you, Renee. I appreciate your call.
Thank you.
That's a pretty picture you got up there, though, Renee.
That's not pretty.
I like your picture. It look like it's your real edges and shit.
Not my real edges.
I'm gonna have to drag Peter, honey. I'm gonna have to drag him. He always talk about people's hair, honey, and I don't understand.
I like her hair.
Let black women and their hair and they lace fronts and they edges and they blonde weave be
I
great.
just gave her a compliment.
I'm just saying.
Let me be great. Let me be
Welcome.
great.
Thank you.
You are great, Renee. Thank you, Renee.
Yo, look like Michelle is trying to start a fight with me tonight. You
I
ready?
am. I'm gonna start a fight. I'm about to get into it right now. My wine, my sangria kicking in, my cheap ass rippled and kicked in. I'm ready.
Why does the bottle look almost empty though?
Thank you, Renee. The bottle is empty.
But when did you start drinking it? Like last week?
Yesterday.
Okay.
So Peter, remember
Yeah,
when I
what?
read you for going on social media talking about black women with blonde hair? And I was like, what you
Yo,
not gonna
listen.
do is
Yo,
police
yo.
black
But
women
you know
and
what?
they
You know
hair.
what? You know what? What I came out of that experience with. Are you listening? Because I need you to listen. What I came out of that experience with is that y'all motherfuckers hear what y'all want to hear. Okay, you could go back to that clip. Okay, I was talking about that particular woman. I said I don't like to see nobody blacker than me.
It don't matter. It doesn't
Okay?
matter, Peter. That's
my
colorism.
opinion. My opinion.
It's colorism. You don't know that woman from a can of paint. You don't know
Yeah,
what
but
she did,
I don't
when
know.
she got up this morning.
And
You
if
don't
you're
know.
gonna
She
do
may
it,
have thought she was beautiful. It is not for you to judge this person. Where is the God?
Well, he didn't
Let
say.
that woman wear a blonde wig if she want to.
yo, let me tell you something, man.
Nah, because she didn't get it from
When as a
Sapphire.
black man living in a little white ass city uptown, like Charlotte, North Carolina, when I see any black woman outside and they look like they didn't put together this shit well, and I see white people looking at them crazy.
Why are you
Okay?
judging? It's not
I'm not
for
judging
you.
anybody.
Who
I'm
made
not
you the
judging
hair
anyone.
judge?
You see, that's a part that y'all always lose me because y'all want to hear what the fuck y'all want to hear.
That's not it,
I
Peter.
said, and I'm always
That's not
gonna
it.
feel
Here's
that
the
way.
thing. What we are tired of as black women, and I can speak because I am one. I'm not speaking for them. I'm speaking as one.
Yo, Michelle,
Is
if
that
your
we
hair
y'all,
was
you
fucked
let
up
me
right
speak.
now, if your hair was fucked up right now, I say, yo, nigga, what the fuck you doing?
My hair is
What's wrong with
fucked
your
up
shit?
right now. I
What's
haven't got
wrong
my
with
hair
your
done in
shit?
3 weeks. My hair's fucked up. I
I
know
would be
it's
looking
fucked
at you
up,
like,
and that's
what's wrong with your
okay.
shit? Man, get out of here. Your shit look like you just came out of motherfucking
No,
beauty
but
salon, nigga.
listen, what
Okay?
I don't like
Stop that
with
bullshit.
men, and particularly black men, police black women's hair. It's white women out there hair be looking crazy, but y'all always seem to pick on the black woman. I don't like it.
I'm not concerned with white women. I'm talking about my sisters. How I feel about my sisters. Okay?
But what I'm saying
If y'all gonna
is,
do it before you come out of your house,
but you judging them,
make sure you
you
represent
judging them
yourself.
after they come out the house is not the solution. That's not the solution to
What's the
to make
solution?
fun. That's
For
not
us
the
to just look at them looking crazy? That's our solution. Oh, we gotta walk past them and act like ain't nothing wrong with that motherfucker right there.
But if she's not
Okay?
bothering you, how is it affecting your daily life? How?
It affecting us across the board.
No,
What are you
it's
talking
not
about?
affecting you.
Representation is everything.
It's not affecting you.
Presentation is everything.
It's not
If I ever see
affecting.
your ass and your shit look crusty, I'm going to tell you. If I ever see you, Michelle, out of your house and your shit look crazy, I'm like, nigga, you need to go the fuck back home. Fix your shit. Okay? You out here looking crazy as fuck, nigga. I'm gonna say just like that to you. What the hell is wrong with you, Michelle? Nigga, you fell off, nigga? Nigga, you need something. Yo, here's $100. Go get your fucking hair done before you come out of the house.
I take the money now, but I was
you take the money.
I don't think 100 can do it.
I take the money, and 100 ain't gonna do it. You're right, Apollo. But my point is that it's not for you to judge black women's hair. It's just
I wasn't
not. Why
judging
would you do
anyone.
that?
Okay, I wasn't judging anyone.
Y'all be walking around being haircuts all the time. I don't hear you saying that nigga needs a haircut. He needed his beard trimmed up. His hairline was fucked up. But y'all judge women quick, fast, in a hurry.
Listen. You want to attack me, but you don't want to listen.
No, I don't want to listen.
You come out of your fucking house. Look.
What? I can't hear you. What?
She muted you.
Yeah.
She muted you.
Whatever.
Okay? You come out of your house looking like Rapunzel, nigga. And I'm going to say, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what the fuck?
Man, I need some water. Hold on.
That could have been my mom or my
everybody
sister.
now. We don't like you no more.
Doesn't matter if it was my mom or my sister. I'm like,
Latasha, I get what
man.
he's saying too, but it ain't for him to say. That's all I'm saying. My thing is, as a woman, you don't know what women go through to look beautiful. You don't know. And just because her efforts aren't up to your standards does not give you the right to judge her. Like, for all you know, she may feel that her hair is great. And then your hair is fucked up. Who the fuck? You don't know this woman to tell her that. Like, if you're a close friend, maybe, but just some random black woman walking down the street, it ain't your fight. It ain't your fight. Let it go.
Who fight is it?
It ain't yours.
Who fight is it?
It
You
ain't
wouldn't have said
yours.
nothing. If
It
you
ain't
seen her, you
yours
wouldn't have said nothing.
unless you're trying to holler at her. Unless you're trying to
You
give
wouldn't
her
have said nothing. If you see
yours, that dark-skinned black woman that had that blonde
you know
hair
what?
that
I
you
think
said looked
Cass
ridiculous.
has done
Did
some
you go
really
to her with
delusional
any
shit right now.
or did you go
Okay, because if you see somebody fucked up and they one of your people,
you not
your
listening,
race,
Peter?
you ain't gonna say nothing. Get out of here with that bullshit. Okay, that means you just like them. You just like them. If you don't say nothing. Okay, if I see any black woman
what is saying
looking fucked up, first of all,
like you said, you give me $100 to get my hair fixed. Did you give her $100 to get her new wig?
What?
Huh?
Say that again.
Like you said, if my hair was jacked up, you would give me $100 to get my hair fixed. Did you give her $100 to get her new wig? Or did you just talk to the internet and talk shit?
That nigga was on a bicycle riding down the street looking
Well,
like
you
the
should have
Sons
left
of
her bicycle riding ass alone.
Okay.
She was not bothering you.
No, she was bothering. Yo, let me tell you something.
This is hilarious.
And then, yo, if you would listen for a second, you probably would appreciate what the fuck
I'm watching
saying.
some good shit right now.
Okay,
I'm watching
no,
real
listen
show.
to this, Apollo. You probably, yo, Apollo, this has nothing to do with the white people because I know your mother is white. Okay, all right. What I'm trying to say to you, talking about it's not my fight. It is my fight. Anytime I see a black woman outside in the street looking crazy, okay, I'm gonna always say something. Okay, because there must be the way she looked that day. This is not like she was going to work and she was just had a bad wig on. This lady had a motherfucking full blonde wig all the way down her back. Okay, all right, and that's something that she should have never put on.
So you felt like it looked
I'm gonna say
foolish.
something else that's gonna even make y'all more fucking crazy. Okay, it's like if you are 400 pounds.
You're losing the women, Peter.
Okay?
I'm gonna let you
put
talk
on
yourself.
some fucking.
I'm gonna let you talk yourself into a hole.
Spandex.
Losing the women.
Okay, and you want to walk outside like if that shit it was built for you, and y'all don't say nothing about that. Y'all are just part of the fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? You got people. You gotta address it. If it was my mama or my sister or my cousin, my niece or anybody, I'm going to address it. I don't care if I know her or didn't know her. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't look crazy because the fight is hard enough, okay, with us, for other people to be attacking us because we look crazy and our own people won't tell us that we look crazy. That's fucking crazy. And you're going to talk about colorism like it has anything to do with that. No. I want my queen to look like a queen at all times.
But that's not your queen. She's not your queen.
Yo, she's a black woman. She's my queen.
So how are you helping her up her game? Did you buy her more hair? Did you go get her style?
No, he was just saying that maybe it just didn't look right.
That's not for you. Y'all are crazy. Y'all like to turn the other cheek way too fucking much. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I would have to say something. That shit is crazy.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, yo, I'm always gonna feel that way. By the way, okay.
He's too old.
Anybody else,
I'm
always gonna feel.
always feel the way.
I want my queen to look like a queen at all times. Okay, I want all black women when they walk out of the house know that you're representing your fucking race. Okay, so somebody in your house should tell you that shit is crazy. You shouldn't do that. Okay, your mama would slap the shit out of you and say you can't go to the house looking like that.
So you talking about strangers? Have you ever told any of your women that their hair was fucked up?
Of course.
I don't believe you.
That's your fucking problem. You see what I'm saying? You talking about you don't believe me.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
Y'all can drag these strangers, these black women that you feel are, insignificant. You're not gonna drag nobody that you are.
I got into a lot of argument with women that I dated because the shit didn't look right, and I had something to say about it. I'm not going outside with you with that motherfucker on. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, you need to fix that. And you know what? The one who will really appreciate the honesty, knowing that I wasn't critiquing them because if I'm with you, I'm with you. Okay, is the one who said, "Oh shit, my girlfriend didn't tell me." Your girlfriend didn't tell you because she want to look better than you when she go outside. Okay, I'm telling you, that shit ain't for you. Okay, to be honest with you, y'all probably don't even want to hear the next shit that I'm gonna be saying. Okay, for the fact that I like natural. That's my preference. When Cynthia Bailey first came on the show, right? Her hair was short, right? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Natural short. Remember that? You're not saying shit now. You ain't saying shit. You're a talk show host.
Yes,
fucking mute. You're a talk show host that mute right now. Okay, I'm asking you a question. Okay, when she first came on the show, her hair was mute. Her hair was short, right? Right? You don't remember?
Yes,
Okay,
sir. Yes, sir.
All right then, and then you see the progression as we went along. Let me.
So you helped up hair game.
Yo, somebody just show Nene with the blonde wig on. Okay, all right. Again, I didn't say I didn't like black women wearing blonde wigs. I said if you're blacker than me, okay, and put on some honey blonde wig shit. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's the culture shit. Maybe because I'm so fucking Jamaican and I have never really seen that shit until they start doing. When my sisters start putting on them crazy ass shit, trying to look like them other folks, I always look at them like, really, you ain't happy with the way you look, nigga? You know, so I always starving. My own sisters
starving.
Okay, we have someone waiting. We have a question that's gonna break this up. Let's break this up, honey, because
I got a couple.
Apollo was smart enough not to get into this argument. Peter, on the other hand, he's not so smart because
whatever, motherfucker.
No,
you always in women's business.
Whatever. Because I love y'all, mother.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna tell my woman if I disagree.
Robin, hello.
Hello, Robin.
Hey, hi Peter, hi Apollo, hi Michelle.
Hey, how you doing?
I just joined or subscribed the other night when you guys was on here for 3.5 hours. I turned away for a second, but I think I got the gist of it now about the hair and all of that. But I just wanted to say, hey Peter, so if you did do like a podcast or talk show or whatever, would you be talking about current events or would you be talking about like the hip hop scene, or what would be the nature of your conversation?
The nature of my conversation would be anything that float me that day. Okay, I look. You know, one of my regiment before I get out of the house is that I watch The Real. Okay, because you know, like I'm a late day person. I get up early in the morning. I don't leave my house. I usually watch Wendy Williams, and after Wendy Williams, because I want to laugh. Okay, after Wendy Williams, and I used to watch The Real. And the reason why I like The Real is because you have 4 black women, different version of a black woman on the show. Well, they're not black. One of them is Asian, one of them is Puerto Rican. All right, and then Lonnie is my girl. Okay, all right, and then the new girl that's on it, I think Steele, that's her name. Okay, I
Amanda
love her.
Steele.
Yeah, Amanda is very militant to me. She's always, I love her answer towards everything. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
So I love to watch it because I like to hear how the girl that grew up, and this is the reason why I watch it. The girl that used to be with a twin sister. She's half white, half black. Am I correct?
Right.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So I like her. I like to hear her perspective. Okay. And her husband is white. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. And then Amanda.
Her husband and her father.
Yeah. Then Amanda is like, I think she probably from a biracial situation also, but she has a very Angela Davis type of attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. And then you have the Asian girl, and then you have the Puerto Rican girl who's married to the black guy. Am I correct?
Correct.
So I usually watch that. They give me so many content because they're so different in opinions, but nobody's disrespectful. You feel me? People have.
Yeah, I stayed watching it until Amanda came on the scene.
Yeah, it got better when she came on the scene. Am I correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Michelle, I like your glasses. Where you get those from? I'm sorry, Peter.
Huh?
I said, Michelle, I like your glasses. Where did you get those from?
Zenny Optical. They're one of my sponsors.
Her ass back to get some better optical because she can't see shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Be nice, Peter.
Okay. Now she's flexing. She wants everybody to see her Atlanta versus everybody T-shirt. Okay, Atlanta versus everybody.
ATLien, which is me versus everybody.
Yeah. I had another question for you, Peter. So, if you saw like African American or Black woman and she was wearing something that didn't really fit her body type, or she had on some hair that didn't match her undertones, because we got all these tones going on. I mean, would you be like, would you overtly say something, or would you like pull it to the side and say something? Like, would you offend her, or how would you do that to let her know that, you know, that's not cool?
I'm glad you asked that question, because my opinion that day when I stated wasn't because I just watched somebody that was wearing something that didn't fit their body style, or watched somebody that hair, I don't care what color it is, that, you know what I'm saying. If you're doing anything in good taste, you understand what I'm saying, where we're not looking like buffoons, you know what I'm saying, I'm cool. But when you come out and you're looking fucking crazy, okay, all right, and that lady probably was in a fucked up state of mind, okay, because there's no way what I saw, it wasn't normal, okay, because I see crazy shit every day, but what I saw that day with that person was far from normal, where everybody was staring at that person. You understand what I'm saying?
When was the last time you judged the way some man looked?
As a black man.
When was the last time?
Situation.
Oh shit.
Huh? What you said, Michelle? Because you
when was the last time you judged some man's jacked up hair?
I gotta dip out because I'm at work.
When the last time
the boss came, she had to go.
Some man jacked up here.
Like, I'm just saying, it's filled with misogyny that you would sit here and judge this woman's looks on for what? Like, if you're not attracted to her, if she's not
like.
No, okay. Let me interject real quick. Let me mediate real quick. Hold up.
You use the
Out
wrong
of
word.
Let Apollo mediate. Shut up.
Out of me hearing everything, what I get from this.
If I see, hey, you better never let me see you out there looking busted.
I'm looking busted right now.
Yeah, right. Okay, you really, motherfucker, really. You're looking
Apollo,
busted
what
right
you got
now.
to say?
You look like you just took the curling out of your fucking head.
I got braids, Peter. My hair is very, very kinky. And yes, it's time for me to get my braids redone.
Okay.
I think what he's saying is that she should have cared more so about her appearance.
But how do you know she didn't?
No, listen. I'm saying from his perspective, everybody's entitled to a perspective. Just some people are more vocal than others. So in this instant, he was vocalizing the fact that he felt that she should have put more dignity into her appearance from his perspective. Some people, other people might have thought the same thing. They just wasn't able to vocalize it the way that he was. So not to say he has an opinion about every female. He's not going to say, oh, she need to do this, he need to do this. Critiquing every female. That particular female stood out, and she might have looked ratchet to him, and he didn't like the way she looked, but he was just being vocal. So I'm not being misogynistic. I'm just.
But why choose that person to be vocal about?
That's what was on his mind at the time.
Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna win this argument.
How you gonna win an argument that it's not about winning the argument, Michelle? I think your perspective is a little.
How many times have you seen a man, Michelle, and said, "Oh, this nigga tripping. This man tripping. He tripping."
Last time we see Beijing all around Atlanta, but I'm not gonna go to social media and put him on blast and be like, "Oh my God, did you see this man? He had his beard fucked up, blah blah blah." I just would never.
You know what? That's what's wrong with y'all. For years, y'all would look at. Okay, remember when Steve Harvey used to do that shit? Michelle, I'm speaking to you. Don't go fucking mute. Okay, remember when Steve Harvey used to do that shit? You know Steve Harvey here in Black Like Apollo. Okay, and you know he 50 years old plus, but he used to draw the line perfect across here. Okay, and he used to put the black spray on the shit, and he used to damn near look like it was too perfect, like cartoonish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that was the most fucked up thing that nobody told him that shit looked whack. You understand what I'm saying? And the first opportunity I had to say something, I think Tyler Perry used to do that shit too. Yeah, he used to get the damn. It's like if they sprayed on his fucking face. You know what I'm saying? People that care about people would say, "Yo, money, that shit, it might be the thing, but it ain't the thing for you." You understand what I'm saying? I'm one of those guys who's gonna do that. You understand? So, Paula, if I ever see you do some crazy shit like that, I'm like, nigga, let it go. If I ever see you spray the bald spot in your head because you just can't do without hair, my nigga, I'm gonna say, nigga, just bald. Just go bald, nigga. Because they're talking about you behind your back. Just go bald. I'm gonna be that friend.
No, the gray's coming,
but you know
Peter.
What? A lot of
see this.
A lot of people. Yeah, I see you, Apollo.
It's
a lot
coming.
of people like to look at you, don't say nothing, and then talk shit behind your back. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not one of those friends. I'm the friend that's gonna tell you, money, that ain't right. Don't do that. You don't have to spray your face like that. Looking like
well, that's your opinion. I'm gonna let you have it.
Okay.
That's your opinion. I mean, we've already hashed this out.
Yo, no, Steve Harvey's wearing his beard down where you can see the grown man in his beard, right? You can see the grown man in his beard. The suit game became better. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the maturity when people show that shit. Yeah, the honesty. He switched his styles. He's a way better man right now. The nigga, Steve Harvey's an example right now. He's the shit. But for years, y'all watch him wear them Stacey Adams shoes and those fucking long oversized coat that don't even look right, and y'all didn't say nothing. Okay, but y'all talk shit about behind his back. Look at him now.
Okay, we have another call. Y'all still up for it? You sleepy? You sleepy
I'm up
yet?
for whatever. You got me fucking excited. I'm ready to cuss anybody out.
Not cut. She hung up when you said that.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wait a minute, somebody just joined again. Hold on, let me see. Quan, we need to see your face. Are y'all open to seeing dark streams? I mean, I know how y'all are. What do you think?
Man, it's so late in the game.
It don't matter. Quan, they got scared.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you right now. I don't want to talk to nobody unless they're willing to show their face.
Okay, but I mean, they hung up. Let me see what else.
Good for them.
Black
y'all used to talk about Oprah too. Y'all used to talk about Oprah too. Y'all are so bad. Y'all are bad as fuck. Talk about me. Right now I need to fix a bunch of shit. I need to get my teeth fixed. I need to get my shit
all I'm
shaved.
saying, Peter, that more often than not.
And my real friends, they tell me, by the way.
What?
I'm not judging any woman.
Can I just say what I gotta say without being
Miss Harper? I am not judging any woman, Miss Harper, at any age. If my mom is going outside and my mom don't look right, I'm going to tell my mom, take that off. That shit don't look right. I don't want nobody talking about you. I'm gonna
Jazzy Bell, you back? Why you not on the
screen?
She
knows it too. She gonna say, Peter, it don't look right. I'm gonna say, no, mom, it don't look right. Take it off. It don't look right.
Jazzy Bell, we need to see your face.
Jazzy Bell, the Jazz came on before. You know what Jazzy look like.
Cause y'all know me.
Oh, so it's like that. You got clout.
Yeah.
Okay, Jazzy Bell, go ahead. And Peter just cursed me out. I don't want nobody on here who fucking can't see his motherfucking face.
But Jazzy just talked to us earlier, and she talked to us the other night. I remember people, Michelle.
Yeah, he remembers too. Oh, she was just trying to abide by your rule, Peter.
Okay, that's cool.
But Peter, you remind me of my dad. My dad is foreign too. He's from Nigeria, but you're Jamaican. But y'all are like all the same. Y'all are mean.
No. Yo, by the way, let me educate you something, Jazzy. Jamaicans are Nigerian.
Well, if you want to get technical, yeah, but y'all kind of are like a
We're
little
not
bit.
mean. We just say what we feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm a free man. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say.
You can, but like Michelle said, if you weren't going, like, was the woman destitute? Like, was she like, where were you? Like, you said she was on a bike. Were you like at a park and she was like riding on a bike, or like what did she have on?
I
Don't
believe
laugh.
that she was.
Because this is just outrageous.
I
You
believe.
don't
I believe
understand.
that she
Peter
was.
got everybody in their feelings about this
Oh my
post.
God, y'all are not listening.
No,
Y'all
let
just want
Peter
to talk.
wait.
She asked me a question, and you're talking. Okay, all right. I believe she was almost there. You understand what I'm saying? If she had slowed down, I would have went over, talked to her, gave her some money, the whole 9 yards. Okay, when I said, and I wasn't being an asshole by saying she was wearing a honey blonde wig, long like Rapunzel. I was dead serious when I said that shit. That shit had to be. I heard y'all like to brag about how many inches the wig is. Nah, this looked really hideous, and it looked crazy to me. And you should have seen how them folks was looking at that woman. I was hurt for her, to be honest with you, when I made that statement. Because usually I don't care. Okay, I usually don't care. I was on the Atlanta Housewife for 9 seasons. Them girls wear all color wigs. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If they're rocking it and it look good, it's good. But this woman looked like she actually took the shit out of the trash and put it on. And I would rather see her real hair than what she had going on that day. You understand what I'm saying? Because I saw the way they looked at her. And Charlotte is a black and white city, and it's real racist to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I was offended. That's all that was. That was a moment in time. And this motherfucker want to bring it up and make it seem like I was generalizing all women, all
What
black women,
motherfucker you talking about,
and
Peter?
that wasn't
You,
that wasn't the
Michelle.
case. I'm not done. I'm still talking to Ms. Jazz. Okay, that wasn't the case. I
Let me
wasn't
just get out.
generalizing all women. Okay,
Michelle, come
she
back.
checked out her own show. That motherfucker checked out.
Michelle, come back.
She checked out her own show. Where that nigga went?
No, Peter, I understand what you're saying, but that can be hurtful and offensive to some.
It was hurtful.
I
It
know you
was
weren't
hurtful.
generalizing, but to
I hear what you're
women,
saying. I hear what you're
that's
saying, Jazz, and I agree with you with what you're saying. Okay, but at the same time, there's two sides to every coin. As it was hurtful, if I'd actually say that about her, I was generalizing. Nobody knew what that woman looked like. Okay, I wasn't putting the camera on somebody and chastising them. I wasn't doing that. I was just giving you my opinion from how it hurt me, how they were looking at her.
it hurt you.
It hurt me like a motherfucker because she's a black woman. She represent me. She
Okay.
represent black people. So it
No,
hurt
I
me.
get that.
That means he has a
You
heart.
know what I'm saying?
I get that.
I hate to see people look at us crazy. I really do.
But Peter,
Okay,
okay,
when we go out of our way to look crazy.
why not, if you could have, just hypothetically, if you could have stopped her and given her some money or something, and then
I
not
would
even
I
spoken
would
about it.
definitely talk to her. Yeah, I would talk to her like she was my auntie or my mom. I would have. That's what I do. I do that all the time. To be honest with you, things that we will see and turn a blind eye to it. Okay, if I know that people, I'm down here in Miami, right? Miami is 20% black, right? Okay,
Okay.
and I'm on the beach where the beach is not even 1% black. Okay, so when I'm walking on the beach, and unless it's a hobo or a homeless person and it just fucked up, I'm always going to give them, because you never know what people go through to get to where they are. You understand what I'm saying? But I see chicks that come from everywhere else that and come to Miami for vacation and walk down Ocean Drive. I promise you, I could make a show out of that shit. Okay, I don't like to see my race looking fucking crazy. I don't. And that's the
Okay,
problem.
can we move on, because we're gonna lose this
Okay.
argument.
Yeah, I really called back in to ask another question though.
Okay, go ahead.
Peter,
Yeah.
okay, this is another viewer question, just the viewer of the show. What do you think about Noel living with Mike?
What? What? I didn't hear you.
Like when Noel lived with Mike, when she stayed with Mike.
I had no opinion on that. I had no opinion on that. I didn't even know that was taking place because I do not watch the show. Okay, I found out last year that Noel was gay.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't know. I didn't know. I was shocked because w- growing up in the house with me, I never see that in her personality. She used to like boys, so at some point it changed. But that's the freedom of choices, right? That's what I love about this country. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of choice. Okay. I didn't know she was living with Mike. I mean, that's their business. She's grown. She's 21 now. Yeah, I heard that happened like 3-4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
right? If our mom feel like that's her mom Mal. That's Cynthia's man, right? So if Noel is going to be in LA and he has a 3 or 4 bedroom house, and Cynthia feels safe for Noel to live in Mike's house, that's their business. Okay, I don't think, again, I've said this before, Cynthia makes good choices. So I don't think that she would be with somebody that would bring harm to her daughter. So I
Tell
have no I
Drea to
have no
call
opinion
in and
in that.
ask you a question. Then.
I have no opinion in that. I think Cynthia made great judgment call. So if she was living in LA and staying at Mike's house, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
What was you all's favorite trips?
My favorite trips?
Yeah, on the show, like the cast trip.
Going to Jamaica. Okay, because that's where I'm from, and I wanted people to see Jamaica through my eyes. Okay, that was my favorite trip, and I think probably that was the girl's favorite trip too at the time. You know, it was fun for me. It was fun for me to show people Dunn's River Falls, to take them to one of those jerk chicken spot. Take them to Kingston when nobody want to go to Kingston for fish fry in the nighttime. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fun. They had a blast. Nobody wanted to leave.
All right,
What
Jess.
about you, Apollo? All right, but Apollo has to answer a question because every time somebody gets on here, he's not talking to
Okay,
you.
ask Apollo a question.
Because they're speaking to Peter, and Peter was fighting about the wig. So hey,
we done with the wig.
No, we
Never
done.
ask Peter another wig question.
Okay, what's the question?
No, I was just asking you guys what was your favorite trip, and Peter
Oh, I
said
mean,
his
me
was-
personally, I had a good time when we went to Anguilla. That was cool, but I didn't go on a lot of trips.
Can we talk about Anguilla for a second?
Anguilla?
That's when you got in trouble, Apollo.
Yeah. Why
I
is
mean,
that
I had a good time though.
Oh.
Why?
Because I like the
That
culture.
was because that was
this
a dope trip.
No, but
Michelle.
see, I like the island culture because like when I left probably the States when I was about 18, I moved out to the Bahamas to Nassau for probably like 3 years. I went to school out there, and I just like the culture. I like the Caribbean culture. I just had a good time, especially when we went inland and we were able to like mingle with the natives, and we went to some of the nightlife. Then we go to like a club, Peter, into like a restaurant, not a restaurant, but like like fish fry or something. It was something.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
All right,
we went. It was around 2,000 people there. We had fun. We had a lot of fun.
Michelle, I tried to turn it around and ask about the trips.
Well, thank you so much, Jazabelle. I appreciate you.
All right.
Yeah, because Michelle was getting all the way cussed out.
Wait a minute. Not all the way cursed out. Can you be respectful? I am a lady, Peter. I am a lady. I don't need you cursing.
You're beautiful.
My people be mad at you because they be like, Peter is too rude and disrespectful.
But you came for me tonight talking about disrespect.
I did not come for you. I asked you a question. Did I curse at you?
Maybe them curls are too goddamn tight on your head tonight.
Maybe that beard is too goddamn gray in your face for you to listen. Get out the camera. Get out the camera. Anyway, I got another question. Jen, we need to see your face. Why you in the dark?
2 hours.
Girl, it's late as hell.
So we bright. Your light bill don't work after midnight. What happened?
Apollo, are you from Jersey?
No, I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Texas.
We can't see your face. You can't say nothing, Jen. Don't be taking advantage of the situation.
Why you rude to your guests?
Where's she going?
You give me rules to abide by. I abide by the rules, and then you want to break the rules. Make up your mind, Peter.
I like the question though. Paula, you from Jersey?
No, I'm from Tetwood. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised.
Oh, she's back.
Hello. No, I always remember you from Jersey. Like, you got that Jersey vibe.
Oh, we can't hear you now.
Your Wi-Fi going out. Jen, call back. Your Wi-Fi seems a little sketchy. A little sketchy, Jen. Just a little sketchy. Diamond, I can't see your face, Diamond. There you go. Hi.
Miss D in the house.
Yes, Diamond, I see you. We can't hear you though. Oh, shoot. Say something. Oh, we can hear you. We can hear you. I can hear you. Oh, speak.
Diamond, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
I guess you couldn't hear me.
Yo,
right.
is it your system?
It's StreamYard. This is a relatively new system on YouTube where we get to add people because YouTube in itself doesn't allow you to have multiple people on at a time. So this is a third-party software, and it has glitches, but it works.
Okay.
We use it. Yeah, somebody said, Peter, you were disrespectful to Michelle. You need to apologize.
What's this Cash App and PayPal? Are you taking donations during
I sure am. Y'all got me up late. This is my job.
The COVID crisis.
Hair.
Are you taking donations during the COVID crisis?
Of course I am. I am entertaining people during the crisis. Why should
she gotta pay them bills. She gotta make sure that she got enough
money
to
have computers and these
that.
lights and these cameras and this everything, honey. Hold on.
What else?
Oh, is he still on?
I'm not mad at Peter. Y'all. I'm not mad at Peter. Peter's crazy. I already know it. He know I'm crazy. He crazy. Apollo, you sleep?
Nah, I just ate me one of Shireen's famous brownies. She just did the ooey gooey brownie recipe on YouTube. I just had one.
This is what I'm watching.
What is that? Wendy Williams? Okay, can we talk about Wendy for a second? How did you feel about her crying the other day?
Crying about what?
She was crying about that fake hamburger. And everybody seems to feel like she is on drugs or something. You didn't see that?
That was a rumor, right?
I'm just saying she did her thing from home. She had a fake hamburger. It was bejeweled or whatever.
Y'all saw that it was bedazzled.
Yeah.
And she was crying because she said she's hungry. And she wished it was real. She could eat it. She said all of that.
Was that a reason to cry? To shed a tear?
That was bizarre. I thought she was having a moment.
We all thought that was bizarre. What was up with that?
I don't know. She was probably having a moment.
Sometimes
you know what? Her job is super, super duper hard. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to get up every day, regardless if you don't want to do it or not. You got to do it. Here she is. She's doing it from her living room, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she probably got a dozen people in front of her, of course, because this is primetime shit.
Mm-hmm.
But she looked like she actually had a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like a little breakdown moment over a fucking bedazzled fake hamburger. That shit was crazy to me.
But you know what I noticed? Like people, when they want that success, when you first start off, right, and you want to be conglomerate, right? You want to be this big deal, and then once you get it, sometimes it's a little stressful. You forget about when you were down there. And you forget about what you asked for, when you got this fame and all this success, because Wendy's been on the grind for a long time. And
that Apollo, if you've seen what she's talking about, that shit, I was like, wow, what the fuck is going on there?
Right.
I had to look at it and
But you know, Peter, people break down in certain moments, and it ain't really necessarily about that. You know,
it could be about anything.
Yeah, exactly. Other emotions trigger certain things, and
yeah, but it wasn't live, so why did they leave it in?
Yeah.
Because some producers feel like it's good for TV, it's good for ratings.
Yeah, it's ratings.
And the same thing about
we're talking about it. We're talking about it right now.
Yeah. We've been talking about her all week because that live at home situation. I'm like, they got her with a jacked up camera. The sound is echoing. You can hear the smoke detector going off, like it's chirping, like it needed a new battery. I don't know if she fixed it. I haven't been back over there. Like they've been reading her for a bunch of things, and it's like if you're supposed to be this big conglomerate, then why they didn't set you up for success to stream live? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, did you see the one where she went off on Nene?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But why is everybody so
cool? It was the same day, right?
No, it was a few days before that. It was like last week.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah. And you know, she's saying she's an over the air type person. And I've worked for 35 years to be here, blah, blah, blah. And my thing is, at this particular point, I read her for that because I'm like, you just like all of us right now.
You know? Yo, let me tell you something. I thought that was crazy that she outed her like that.
Mm-hmm.
That if that's your friend, then keep it on some friendship. You can't share certain things if you consider her to be a friend. But she said a lot of disrespectful shit that day.
She did.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, if I was Nene, I would never call her again.
I agree.
You know, because that was some real personal shit. Oh, she called me, tried to use me. You know, I'm not a housewife. You know, she know that this is not what I do.
And I was on that live. Like Nene called her before the live even started and asked her if she could call her during the live. She texted her back and said, okay, call me now. And then she called her. Because you can hear Brent on the live that Wendy said it's okay to call now. And then she called her. Yeah. So it's like, how did she set you up? And then she was talking about it was so many people in the background saying, hey, hey, hey. It was Nene and Brent. You know, talking about her glam squad and blah, blah, blah. She was at home, just like you at home right now with your phone. So if I
thought that was fucked up the way she did it.
It was all messed up.
That at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, we take one more call. I guess Real Talk gonna come through.
I didn't appreciate that.
Real Talk.
Yeah, but you know what though? That's who she is.
Yeah.
Like you, for instance, calling me out tonight. That's who you are.
I love you though, Peter.
Motherfucker.
You called me out before.
I love you too.
Not PhD in RHOA.
What's up, Michelle?
Oh, my little name. That's okay. I'm the one with the PhD in RHOA.
Yeah, let you tell it.
Oh, Lord. Somebody. What is up with all these men trying to read me tonight? I already told y'all I do not fight men.
I want to see that.
Look, it's all love. Nobody trying to fight you.
Okay, fine.
Oh, he has a PhD in housewife.
That is my slogan. That's what I say. He stole it.
Yes, sir.
Copyright infringement.
Yeah, copyright infringement.
Yeah, you know what? No. Hey, I admitted I already got it from her. I told her that on Diego's live before.
That's okay.
Go ahead, my brother. What's cracking?
You can borrow it.
Hey, it's good to talk to you, brothers. Hey, I did want to chime in on that situation with Wendy. You know, and she refers to all of y'all as them over there.
Camera, my dude.
All right, is that cool?
Okay, that's better.
That's better?
Yeah, we can see you now.
Okay, yeah, but I did want to chime in on that with Wendy. Now, reality TV has been her hot topic every Monday for years. And it just the stuff she did with Nene, and I mean she's talked about all of y'all. So that's why I'm like, why don't everybody as a united front just quit messing with her, period?
Because they need.
Because I mean,
because Mr. PhD in RHOA, the reason why we watch her and appreciate, even though she slams us all the time, is because she's good for ratings.
Yeah, for her ratings though.
It's good for our ratings too. The reason why I believe that Bravo used Wendy Williams' show as It's like a record company putting out your demo on 125th Street to see if it's hot. Because if it ain't hot, you feel me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so they leak a lot of shit to her. Okay, on the real, some of us leak shit to Michelle on the fucking show too. You know,
Yeah, Nene.
It's like it's another platform. It's another platform.
to sensationalize shit. You feel me?
Nene.
To make the ratings go up because they know that Wendy got millions of people watching that shit every day. You understand what I'm saying? So if you really want to get some shit out, okay, let Wendy Williams talk about it. Okay, at least you know. Fucking. I remember. I just said it the other night. Okay, when Kevin gave me a shot to because I was getting slammed on Housewife. Okay.
Right.
All right. And I call up Kevin, our ex-husband, and he put me on the show, and it makes me walk out of there with my head up. You feel me? Because you have 5 million people now heard the real situation coming out of your mouth. A fucking angle that Bravo would have never gave me.
But individually, though,
look fucked up.
I'll say this: individually, though, there's not when you're on reality TV, right? There's not a lot of platforms like your PR and so forth. There's not a lot of platforms that a reality TV star can really go on. So really, Wendy Williams is kind of mainstream, and it really gives you, some type of notoriety still, either if it's good or bad, depending on what light. Now, if you're on her show, of course, it's gonna be, more so to your advantage. But, when she's talking about you, you really are at a disadvantage because she's going to say whatever and you have no rebuttal. As far as myself, she said many things about me that I've had no opportunity to really rebut that was really degrading to my character. But, hey.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. It's a lot of stuff that she's went like straight gutter with y'all. And I'm like, well, why are they going on her show? Just like she talked about Candy like a dog. And Candy was on the show. She talked about Kenya. Kenya came on her show.
If she talk about you, right, and you don't have a voice, you're fucked. Okay? If you go on why you think A-list celebrities go on Wendy Williams show when they got something coming out? Because they want the hood to know that it's coming out. They know the hood watch her show. You know what I'm saying? That shit is straight hood. I don't care what nobody say. Okay? I don't believe it crossed over. That shit is straight hood. If you want the hood to know something, go on Wendy Williams show. Okay? The black neighborhood is going to know about it. Okay? And if she's dogging your ass out, okay, the black neighborhood is going to know about it. So you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? You better find an angle, man. Call up Ricky Smiley. And TV is way bigger than radio. You understand what I'm saying? So Wendy Williams, to be honest with you, have a whole lot of people checking themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to get on that fucked up end. I promise you, they don't. Okay?
Well, from the looks at it, it looks like
she could kill your career.
Oh, yeah.
She could make your career. And that's some real shit.
Well, if she don't hurry up and get back into rehab, she gonna kill her own career. So,
Here you say.
And that's just true. That's just true.
She give the live. Somebody said she give the live tea to keep, and it also somebody said, and it also keep you relevant when she's talking about your ass.
Yeah, I mean that's where any press is good press. Yeah. But it get to a point where when somebody is like really trying to go gutter.
When you were gone for the 5 years, every time Wendy talked shit about you, I was happy as fuck. Okay, because she was keeping you in the press.
Exactly. I was about to say that. Yeah, it was good. But then the things that she
come out that you could bounce back and show them that, nigga, I am reformed. Yes, I'm gonna do better. Yes, I'm gonna claim my 2 sons. I'm gonna be back in their life, and that's why I'm an advocate to get you back on the Housewife because they need to see that shit. I don't want them to show no fucking broken home and like you're not there, like you don't love your kids. Like you like some fucking guy that just fucked up your life and run off somewhere. That's what they would like to see. That's fucked up. I know how you feel about your kids. I was there when you were crying, my dude, because you knew you were going to be out of their life for 5 years. Yeah, that shit fucking hurt me like you would not believe. Okay? All right, and to see you come back, to see you get your shit together, to see didn't I tell you I want you to move to Atlanta? I'm opening bar in Atlanta. You're gonna be my partner because we're gonna lift each other up, and we're gonna show an example that yes, he have 2 boys and he's going to be in their life, and that's their dad. Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what
And
everybody
he's
wants
going
to
to
see.
tell them, no, you can't do this because if you do this, you're going to end up like what I did in the past. No, I want better for you. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to see you shine, my dude. You understand what I'm saying? I want to see you shine, and anything that I could do to help you get to there, okay, I'm going to do it. Okay, because they always picture Bravo. I always say Bravo don't like black men because they never show us in the right light. Okay, no matter what the fuck good you are doing, they ain't gonna air that shit. The best thing that happened to us when we was on the show was Carlos King.
Right.
Okay, the best thing that happened to us, and a lot of people talk shit about Carlos, and they might be right about a lot of shit that they say, but at the same time, if it wasn't for him fighting for us to give us a voice, we would have never have a voice. Would be like every man that was on that show before us, which I don't even know who the fuck they are, what they're doing now, or what they've done. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but you would have never have a voice. And guess what? Married to Medicine saw what was happening with the success of the show with us on it. All right, and they implement the men. You understand what I'm saying? And make them more part of the program. And guess what? Most people that used to watch Your Housewife is now watching Married to Medicine. Okay, because it's a more interesting program. Am I lying?
Yeah, no, you're telling the truth.
No, that's the truth.
Now they have more of their relationships in there. We see, well, they seem to feel like it's more genuine when you see, couples actually going through things and, all the couples doing things together. Like right now, the Housewives doesn't have that.
No. Not when you paying people to come on the show.
Yeah, they act like the guys is not relevant. They act like the guys don't bring shit to the table. They act like the guys. Somebody asked me before, like, yo, why you always in woman business? I'm not in woman business. We're on the fucking show together.
Right.
Did they when they show we getting married, did they show her alone? Oh, they fucked me up on that episode. I got fucked up out the gate. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to stay in that bitch to
you had to redeem yourself.
Exactly. I had to stay in there to right the wrong. Because I saw what they were doing as producers. Okay, they don't care about us. You have to notice, and I'm going to say it, I don't give a fuck if I ever go on TV again, because I really don't give a fuck. Okay? But for how those shows portray black men, that shit is a sin. It's a fucking sin. Okay? You would think that we are nothing. We have nothing to offer. We married women that just fucking take our dicks off, might as well they fuck themselves. Because we don't have nothing to offer, okay? We don't bring nothing to the table. They have never showed any guy on that show in a good light unless you force their hand. I remember when we used to go on interview, the PR person never wanted us to talk to anybody unless we put it through them. And I used to say, well, why should we do that? You have never called me up or even give a fuck what's going on in my life when I get burnt on that last episode. You don't know how the fuck it's going to affect me. I watched a dude in Beverly Hills hung himself. You understand what I'm saying? Because they burned him so bad. Okay? And I'm used to saying that's fucked up. Like Apollo, when just before you went in and the episode that was going on, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like everything was spiraled out of control.
Yeah.
Nobody speak up for you. Right. No one did. And there was 2 sides to that coin. Okay? And as far as they're concerned, they could have put you in jail, you fucking bury you under the jail, and you have no comeback. And they don't give a fuck how it affect them 2 boys. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody did. No one did. And that's what I hate about that fucking program. You understand what I'm saying? That's why when they ask me, do I go back to it? I'm like, fuck no, I would never go back to that. You know, that shit is beneath me. You understand what I'm saying? And the only reason why I want you to do it is because I need you to show them that you do care about your boys. They're black boys that's going to grow up in America to be black men, and they need a father in their life. And it's not all of us that run away from our responsibility. You understand what I'm saying? All right. And
but Peter,
America is watching, and they need to see us stand the fuck up. Okay, that's what I'm so passionate. That's what I'm passionate about. Okay.
But Peter, at the end of the day, that's not good. That's not good TV for them, though. That's not good TV for them. That's not drama. You know, black men taking care of
because
there's a lot of left out.
Their fucking ratings was high. Their ratings was high when we were on it. Okay, brother, when Apollo and I was on it, had never done a 2.2, a 2.3, 2.4. We were never.
It was in the 4. No, I remember season 6, and season 7 was like up to 3.8, almost 4 million views.
Thank you. On first run, they'd be lucky if they see a fucking 3 right now.
Mm-hmm. Man, they can barely break 2.
And that's real talk. They don't want you. They used to call me Peter Spielberg because I studied so much. You understand what I'm saying? No, the producer dubbed me. They gave me that name. Remember that, Apollo?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I studied that shit. Like I used to go to TV by the numbers and look at the fucking ratings and look at who we're going up against that night, and why we beat them, who was advertising, who was spending money on the show, the whole 9 yards. I used to study that shit. That's why I used to pull Carlo King to the side and say, "Yo, throw me in. You want that ratings? Throw my ass in. Throw me in, Apollo in. Okay? Throw us in. All right?" And I know them chicks used to get mad because we were stealing camera time for them. You know what I'm saying? But I said, fuck that. Throw us in. Because we're not going to be in this situation and then go down like the rest of the guys on the rest of the shows, on the rest of the franchise. Right. You can't tell me 5 of those guys' names. But everybody know Apollo and Peter Thomas. And Todd Tucker. And Greg Leaks. You understand what I'm saying? Name the guys. The only thing you're gonna tell me is the guy from Jersey that went to jail.
You're right.
You can't tell me the rest of the guys that's on New York or Orange County. And the only reason why you're gonna know Beverly Hills Dude is because they give those white men more camera time than they give any other franchise.
Yeah.
Well, PhD. Any other questions?
Oh yeah, hey Apollo. Now you were in there with Joe Giudice, right?
Yeah. We were there.
What kind of dude was he? Was he cool?
Yeah, he was cool. I think he came to my side and split up. Like that prison has like 5. It's the largest in America. They have 5,000 inmates, so they split 2,500 on one side, 2,500 on the other side. So the intake, he came to my side. I was basically telling him because I had got reprimanded for doing interviews. So they really want to suppress you in there and not let you have a voice. So I did an interview on TMZ, and they put me in the hole and everything for a while. Long story short, I was just trying to tell him because he just got there. I was like, listen, man, if you're going to do an interview, this is the way you want to do it. I don't think you want to really be away from your family and the phone calls and stuff. So he seemed pretty cool. Cool. But then I think he went to immigration shortly after that because when I got out of the out of the shoe or whatnot, out of the hole, I went to the side he was on, and I think he was getting ready to leave.
Okay.
Yo, you see how America didn't care that he was Italian. They deported his ass just like everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He can't even come back here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up.
That's real sad, man.
That man been here from he was 2 years old. You understand what I'm saying? You know his whole family.
And he had nothing to do with that. That was his parents.
Yo, Donald Trump needs to pardon him.
Damn.
Well, tell Angela Stanton to get on that one.
Word.
We gonna leave.
Oh, my bad. That's Peter's girl. Let me stop.
Yo, listen. There's certain things I know. Apollo and Angela. Apollo straightened me out about the Angela situation the other day. Just put it that way.
I'm about sick of her, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to.
She's running for congresswoman.
Yeah.
And Michelle is going to be a running mate.
No, never.
Yeah, Michelle gonna be our PR person. You know, Michelle good at PR.
Never, not her. Never.
Come on, Michelle. She right there in the ladder. Help her out.
Anywho, thank you so much, RHOA. We appreciate you.
All right, fellas. Good talking to y'all. Good talking to you, Michelle.
Good talking to you. Goodbye.
All right.
Michelle, what time is it?
It is
approximately
that time. 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I give y'all 3 more minutes. 3 o'clock. I'm out.
It's 2:57
It's late.
a.m. We've been
Oh
on
my
2 hours
God,
and
this is
39 minutes.
Yo, Apollo.
Yo,
I hope I didn't say too much, man, but I'm really, really serious about like, yo, I don't like the way to portray certain things, bro. And I know how much you care about your boys. Okay. And I just hope people see the bigger picture. You feel me? Okay, the bigger picture is that the way it ended was fucked up. I would like for you to go back and I would like Bravo to right that wrong.
Right. Well,
I
that's
agree.
the
only
plan.
fair.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's the plan. You know, let's hope that it all goes well. For me, I just want things to be different. I just noticed that, like, it's basically what you said. You have no voice, and they basically wanted me to be who they wanted me to be, and that's not me. You know, I'm much bigger than that. I have much bigger voice than that. I'm opinionated, and there was like a long time that I would never really say nothing because I felt as if it wasn't my right or my lane to speak up. And then I was like, well, fuck this. I can't keep living my life like this. I'm being suppressed. It's like emasculated.
Right.
And that's not me.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for, coming to my platform first. I always had your back anyway, but I appreciate you, for speaking out over here. It doesn't go unappreciated. That's all.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much as well.
So anytime you need me, I am there. Peter already know I done had his back too long. I had Cynthia back. I had favorite. Hell, I was at y'all wedding. So at the end of the day, like I pretty much I try to assist everyone in any way that I can. I only talk about things that I care about, good, bad, or indifferent. And it just feels like a lot of times people get in their feelings because of what I say, but what they don't realize is I'm keeping you relevant. And I guess
let me tell you something,
about
Michelle.
that wedding.
Bravo,
it was like
when I talk to you.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
They used to hate when I talk to you. Know that I have access to you. They used to hate that shit. They used to call me. They used to threaten me. They used to do all type of shit, and they used to get cussed all the way out because I'm not in fucking contract with them. Okay, I used to go to Uptown every time they try to fuck with me on the show because I was vice president over at Uptown Magazine. I would just call Uptown Magazine and tell the writers, this is what I want you to write and put it out there on the blog right now. You understand what I'm saying? They hated that I have access. You understand what I'm saying? I was vice president over at Source Magazine. I could do the same shit over there. And they hated that I have access. And every time we used to go to New York to do those press run, okay, they didn't want the press to talk to the guys at all. The only time we got love like that, Apollo, is when me, you, Greg. It was me, you, and Greg, right? I don't think Todd was there.
Yeah, we went on the Wendy. We did a whole thing. We went on Wendy Williams. Then we did what's her name? We did a Skinny Girl Martini. What's her name?
Yeah, we did her show. Yeah.
She had a short
Bethany.
run. Bethany Franklin. Yeah, Bethany
Yeah,
Franklin.
we did her show.
And then we went to.
They give us a whole press run, and the reason why we got that is because we created that. Okay, we pushed the envelope for that to happen because we didn't like the way we were treated. Okay, and they hated the fact that they had to do that. Okay, but when we look at the numbers, I threw it right back in their face. I'm like, oh, Andy Cohen never put the guys on before, but yet he had Cher on 2 weeks ago, and she did a 1.7. Here it is. She put the guys, black men from the Atlanta Housewife, and we did a 2.2 over Cher.
Apollo, we keep cutting you off, and the people in the chat mad because you was just about to say something about
Go ahead, Apollo.
wedding.
Oh no, I was just saying it was a nice wedding. It was just a blur. It just happened so fast. It was like my first time. There was so many people there that when I look back at it, it was just like it went so fast.
Yeah, it was beautiful. That's for sure. But we appreciate everything that I want you to have a voice. I want your story to be told. Again, anytime that I can help, I'm here. Shout out to Peter for always being so vocal. I already know Bravo. Look, they used to get mad about Phaedra. They used to get mad about Candy talking to me. They used to get like every year. It's always you know, a different relationship. So it's like I've been accused of being on everybody's payroll, and I say that all the time. I've been on Sandy payroll, Phaedra payroll, Nene payroll, who payroll at my own. Like it is what it is. So I have never like I don't know. Like, I get the story from you, or the news from you, or tidbits, or question y'all the way I want to question y'all. And even Peter tell me whatever, and I'm gonna run with it how I feel. You know what I'm saying? It might be totally opposite of what he be intended. So it's just interesting. But I have a good time blogging, and I appreciate y'all for being such good sports.
Cheers.
That's your. This is all I got now.
Before I go to sleep.
Cheers. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight.
Thank you.
We gotta do this again. Peter gonna get his own YouTube channel soon.
He could do it.
We're gonna say Apollo. We will talk soon, and I appreciate you answering everybody's calls.
Yeah, no problem. I'm here. I'm chilling. All right, y'all be safe, man. Enjoy that drink.
All right.
What is that? Sprite, ginger ale, and vodka?
He can't talk. Okay. What's going on?
Grey Goose and
ginger
ale.
Have you used the mic?
I got something in my mouth. I had to swallow, baby.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. What is going on?
Okay. Nah. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
I get it.
I want to sleep. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. No, I can't even sleep in. I got to open the bar at 12 o'clock to let the chef and the bartenders and the manager in.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go back home and sleep. You know, Michelle was talking shit. I called Michelle this morning at around 9:30. Michelle didn't answer the phone.
I don't get up there early.
She said she was up all night and she had to sleep.
I had just went to bed at like 8 that morning. So probably like
what? What was you doing?
Work. I work. I do stuff. I can't tell you everything I do, but I do stuff.
She was up editing her shows.
Yeah, doing all of that.
And I called her today. You see how many times she brought up Peter's gonna do his own shit? Because I called her today and asked her, is that profitable? Because I keep on getting hit in my DM. I'm gonna start my own shit. You want to do it with me? I say, you want to do it with me, Michelle? I don't want to take away nothing from you, but we could do it together. And she said she'll help me, and then she bring it up 8 times on the show tonight. That motherfucker.
I just said you need it too. You the one just spilled the beans that you playing in it. I put the bug out there. That's what I do. I put the bug out.
Love you too, man. Appreciate it.
I love you. I hope this shit ends. I hope we could go back to being somewhat normal. I'm really angry that the small business loan ran out, and they don't want to give them another $500 billion because they think they pocket around 300 of the $350 billion.
Yo, listen, man. The guy from Jersey, the motherfucker from Jersey said they gave him $3 billion. He's like, oh, that's not enough. Come on, man. Listen, we put out 5 like for her businesses because my lady got 1, 2. She got 3 businesses. She did the loan for everything. We haven't heard shit back from nothing.
We haven't heard shit back from nobody either. I went on fucking Instagram blasting fucking Wells Fargo because they process my credit card. So they make money off of me every fucking day because they process my credit card for 2 different bars that do over $300,000 in revenue every motherfucking 2 weeks. And they haven't have the decency to call me back and said, you got fucked. You know what I'm saying? At all. I don't know no black business who got any of that money.
I don't either.
None.
I don't either.
None. Not one. And I know people in LA, New York, Philly, Chicago.
We haven't heard everywhere.
Not one got that money.
They told her that there was 200 and something thousand applicants, and they got like 500 something thousand, and then that's all they took was like 200 something out of it. We haven't heard anything, man. And we were she banks with we got a private bank that we bank with. Then we bank with Bank of America as well. And then I think she did like 5 different ones.
I think Bank of America is more progressive in protecting their people. Wells Fargo don't give a fuck. I called them out today too. I say all these CEOs have been to jail in the last 5 years. Okay, they're the fraud people. The only reason why I fuck with them is because of access for my employees, because they got so many locations. Okay, but they don't give a fuck. There's nobody you can call and talk to about this shit, and they make money off of me. I promise you. In the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna make sure all the checks out there are clear. I'm gonna go down there and close my fucking account, bro, and go somewhere else.
Damn.
Okay.
It's got so bad.
They don't even call you to ask you how you're doing.
Right.
A bank that I don't even bank with, call me to ask me how I was doing.
Wow. You know, it's crazy. Like, it's so busy. You'll call them and they'll say, "Hey, can you call back? We can't take your call at this time."
And never call you back. Never call you back. But you know, that's another show, Michelle. That's a show you need to do about small business. Okay.
It is.
You'll hear some facts. I could bring some guests on that show.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, guys, good night. It was great talking to you guys. I always have fun talking to y'all, Michelle. Yeah, our relationship is definitely a roller coaster. If it was sexual, it would have been amazing.
I'm just gonna tell you the truth about yourself. I'm just gonna tell you the truth, and you gonna listen.
I hear you. You're gonna tell me your version of the truth.
No, it's the truth. My version of the truth is true, and we're not even gonna go there. But yeah,
I'm
get on you about this blonde wig.
I love all people, every last one.
You love all people, but that ain't got nothing to do. Never mind.
Okay, and guess what? I might care a little bit more than the normal person, and that's probably my fault.
The only time you should care about wigs is if you're wearing one, Peter.
Yeah, no, that will never happen.
That's my point. So you shouldn't give a fuck about nobody's wig.
You see, you could easily be a producer of The Housewife. You don't give a fuck about a man's opinion. You don't. You're the one who would say stay out of woman business because you don't give a fuck about a man's opinion. Okay, Michelle, where's your man? Where that nigga at? Apollo, good night.
All right, good night, y'all. Talk to you later.
You can put me on front screen of my own show. Bye, people.
All right, Michelle. Love you. Talk to you later.
Good night, Apollo. I appreciate you. We'll talk soon.
Yeah.
Let me end my show. Y'all ain't gonna read me. Y'all are not gonna read me at the end of my show, honey. Let me put my little song on. Hold on.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Y'all ain't gonna read me. I don't care who you are. Peter Thomas, Apollo Nida, Peter drained you. Imagine how I feel, child. Imagine how I feel. Look, if you're still awake, if you still got your keyboard in your hand or your phone in your hand, and if you can, go ahead, put your aliens up, because I don't even know. I'm just drained right now. But I'll probably end up trying to clip this video up too. I enjoy everyone too. Thank you so much, Terry Laws. I enjoyed y'all in the chat. Give me some good old rest. That is Eva. That was her saying to Mike Hill, get ready because you're about to be an ATLien. And Cynthia saying, okay. Y'all know I be stealing sound bites and my DJ friend put it together. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already liked this video, subscribe to my channel. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and click the link right now. Click the bell, all of that jazz. I appreciate you. And I am out. Oh, it's starting over again. I'm still gonna be out. Hey. Good night, you guys. Subscribe, yes, one more subscriber. Up that subscriber number. I have 0 subscribers. I need at least 100 tonight. So go ahead and subscribe. Good night, y'all. I can't even get it together. I don't even know where my visuals at. Hey.
ATLien. Get ready, cause you about to be an ATLien. Get ready, cause you about to be an